Yes. The Soul Hunter Academy, episode 19. This seems to be like that of a snake-like place of sorts, is where we had left off. But to get to that point, who would care to give us that recap for a good little inspiration?
Well, last time we left off, we explored the mines further and we would if we hadn't briefly swept over to Glacier, who was dealing with new question mark big rat after he hatched from an egg and stole money from his own person, which is kind of weird. Why would you steal something from the person that you are literally the soul of?
It
I
also
don't
stole
get it.
eggs.
That too. Glacier decided, you know what? I guess it's either help or die. I don't know. I don't really remember what Glacier was thinking when she was like, you know what? I'm going to go find these people. So she went out and found us in the mines after doing some talking like an actual person would do, unlike me. Managed to get herself into the mine and meet us after we had defeated the moles. We, together as a team, searched throughout the mines, finding the cave that had. What was it again? I believe garnet, and also a giant floating eyeball that two of the party members saw as not a giant floating eyeball. So we had to drag them away using the power of law and objections before we headed deeper into it, finding a crack in the wall that our new friend Amp transformed into a creature that could dig. They dug through the rock, and we found a opening into snake. We saw a giant snake statue with magic and decided, you know what? Fuck it, we ball, and we headed deeper because we needed to find this artifact. We headed deeper into a sand-filled cavern that kept getting smaller and smaller as we headed in. Thankfully, no one got piled on with too much sand as we headed through a crack, saw some statues that we still don't know what's up with, headed through a different crack where we came across a bunch of creatures that Amp happened to be shapeshifted into. So that happened to work in our favor, where we got on their friendly terms by feeding them food. Then we chose one of four paths. We found a giant pillar that had a bunch of gold on it, and I decided, you know what? I'm gonna go grab that magic item. So I flew over with my jetpack, landed on it, and grabbed the magic item. In the process, we had found out that it's either a mimic or something similar because this entire gold pile is alive.
That pretty much sums it up, except one thing that I will recorrect here is you didn't grab it, it was halfway stuck in, and when you tried to pull it out is when, like, this thing had formed. The thing is, though, as I will ask all of you to put yourselves onto that initiative tracker, what you will see to be that.
Game is paused still, not to.
There you go. You will see to be of that of under that of Corona. Basically, already having her grappled. No damage in specific yet, but it is unfortunate as you will see, as this is the more accurate picture I have recently found, to be that of
Nice.
what almost seems to be like that of an alive-like pile of golds. Gold and maybe items of others, but mostly gold. As it currently has that of Corona grappled.
The gold! It's alive!
My initiative is 9, if that makes a difference.
Hey, I rolled higher than you. With my -1.
Why is your initiative?
Let's hope I rolled higher than this thing.
Because I'm a Kuthric at the moment, so I get a +3 to my initiative instead of a +1. And I rolled the 6.
Alright, let's see how much damage this thing deals before I determine whether or not I'm going to live.
As we toggle this thing's boss bar real quick.
Hmm.
Give it its nice little call out.
Nice.
As we can now put that into initiative.
Oh. I was not fast.
Glacier, you are one of the only people to be able to react at the very moment, seeing as this creature coming to life, basically for the most part engulfing, grappling that of Corona.
Just to be clear, Corona isn't considered incapacitated, right?
Just grappled.
Just grapple.
Alright, so Glacier is going to take a few steps forward. Another step forward because you can't see the thing. There we go. One moment while I measure. 45. Sorry, I need to double check the range of my psychic blades. They are effective range 60 feet. Okay, so she is going to do her usual thing. She makes one of the psychic blades, psychic knives, appear, and she's going to start throwing them.
You want to target it?
Yeah, that would explain a lot. One moment.
Also, my token is behind it, so I can't do anything with my token.
Yeah, you're grappling.
I know that, but like, what if I
Does
want to
it
target myself with a spell?
hit it?
Yeah, we'll get to that point. Yes, that hits.
We will not do sneak attack on this first one.
You will see, as you got a couple of coins off, it looks like.
Alright, bonus action, she does it again. $17
Hits.
for 8 more psychic.
Once again,
And
only a few coins really fall off.
with her second bonus action, she'll do it again. And if this one hits, 14?
14 does not hit.
Yeah, that's real unfortunate. Okay, well, Big Rat will then take a few steps forward.
You might have it on target and not on
I
grab.
did, yep. And he is going to throw his dagger at the Horde Mimic. Because Corona is not incapacitated, back tactics should trigger for advantage.
Nice.
Mhm.
Nat 20, Big Rat. Come on, Big Rat. You got this. Alright, well, it was close.
Yeah, hits. You will see
Minimum.
as the dagger dinks off.
Unfortunate. Both will back up, and that'll be turn.
Fantastic. As it will become this Horde the Mimic's turn, as it has you in its clutches. I really need
Hello.
different music to play. As as I'm going to actually need to do this to actually target you.
Yeah. You can't target me. Target someone else.
Is going to proceed to use, as you are grappled. I believe that gives it advantage, right?
Let me double check. Where's my grapple thing? No. It just makes my speed become 0, and I can't benefit from bonus to speed.
Yeah, it's
that's
it's
fine.
restrained. That gives advantage and disadvantage.
Yeah. Grappled is technically different from restrained, but I don't know how different.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Horde Mimic he isn't moving. I'm just doing this in order to actually click on you, as he will proceed to, as you are still in a way being engulfed, make it almost too easy for him, as he is going to he's going to activate that of his multi-attack. I'm gonna put this in public now. As he will proceed to engulf you.
He casts Fist. No.
Between that of your armor, it appears it doesn't even get through that of the cracks.
What? Oh. I was like,
Now it's
oh,
time
strength
for the
save? Cool.
golden Masuedo bod.
My armor class is 19, so no.
That's fine, it will make a second attack with it.
That does it.
21.
Yeah, I assume I don't make this saving throw because I'm already grappled.
Yeah, right now you just take the damage, but you are grappled, so you don't need to make the saving throw again for right now. But it does feel like its grip around you does get tighter and tighter. With that being said, I'll just
Okay.
leave it at that. Object, it is your turn.
You still don't have amp on the turn order, by the way.
Nope, he's there. He's just hidden from you.
Hey, okay.
Okay. I don't want to move. I don't have any ace. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Object's gonna move 5, 10,
I don't even
15,
think this thing could reach you if it wanted to.
20.
Yeah,
it
its
came over
range
to
is
us.
25 feet, so unless it gets into the sand, you're fine.
Yeah, it's here, right? Like in the center
The
of this like
sand-
whirlpool thing.
The sand is a sand whirlpool, so if you do get close, it's going to suck you down further and further.
I would be fine here. Like one more square to the left, right? Would I be fine there?
Like right next to me.
Or
Yeah.
here? I don't know where you guys are. Okay.
We can't see you. Amp.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah,
see me.
Yeah. I can't
is it
even
'cause I'm
see where
hurrying?
Yeah.
Corona is.
Okay. Yeah, there you
Wait, where is Corona?
I'm behind it
Oh, you're behind it. Okay.
because I'm being grappled by it.
That's fine. That should mean I'm safe, right? Surely you won't attack me with my 12 AC, not even 13. I have 12.
I mean, it
apparently.
already attacked me on its turn, and I'm currently... So,
Okay. I will cast Toll the Dead.
Did you target it?
No, I did. Hold on, I just forgot. Ah.
go. See, but
Let
that's
me
the thing.
do it.
I feel like this thing is gonna be like resistant or immune to like all types of damage because it's metal.
Yeah, that's what I might as well
Well, I mean,
try,
it took
though.
psychic damage, at
Let me
least.
do that again. Toll the Did I do it again? Yes, it did. Yeah. So DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
There we go. Does this do? Okay.
And then, yeah. Son of a. With advantage? That's crazy.
Oh, it has advantage for good reason.
Probably because
That's
there's a
fine.
bunch of magic items in it.
Magic
Oh,
resistance, go hard.
Ha ha. Cough cough.
Oh,
Okay.
that would actually be something good to have.
Okay. I do not have
That'd be
dispel
extremely
magic.
good to have.
I do not have anything.
It's going to be
else.
unlikely, but I do get 3 options.
How much should I move? I move like 5, 10,
But is
15,
it better
20,
than
25.
blindsight?
30. I'm gonna move one
100%
more
it's better than
square
blindsight.
back, and that'll be Object's turn. Oh yeah, I can end turn, right? End turn, there we go.
Corona becomes your turn.
Alright, cool. I can't target myself, but I'm just gonna be casting a Shield of Faith on myself
Mhm.
as my bonus action, I believe. So I'm going to activate that effect on my character because I added it. Where is it? I did not add it. I thought I did. Whatever. I'll add it onto my character sheet in a second.
Okay.
Then as my action, I will target it and first attack with my boy. Attack it.
You know you're at a, I believe you're at this range, right?
Grappling doesn't do that.
Doesn't do disadvantage even.
Nope, it just makes my speed become 0.
Crazy.
But- Yeah. Well, according to my DM screen, I could be wrong, but technically grappled is really, really boring unless you have the grappler feat. If you want to double check that while I add thing onto my character sheet.
No, that's fine. I'm just making sure. So. Yeah. Okay. I thought it would be more.
Does a 20? Yeah, does a 20 hit?
Yeah, 20 hits.
Right. Normal. For 7 points of damage. Magical. Bludgeoning, I
Don't
believe.
you love when you smash your nuts into some gold as blink? Nothing happens.
It's immune to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Wow.
That's
Even
to
magical.
everything.
Okay.
Either that, or you have to do a certain amount of damage to damage it. One or the other.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be that as well. How much damage did... Well, I guess Psychic could go through it. I guess I'll just attack again, because I do have 2 attacks. I guess that hits.
You hit. Clink.
And I assume trying to break out of the grapple would take my action, so that's the end of my turn.
Yeah, I believe that was the action to get out of the grapple.
Alright, so yeah, it's just straight up immune to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Yeah, because it took your psychic damage, Glacier. It just didn't take big wrecks.
Amber becomes your turn.
Well, seeing that it's just immune to physical damage, I am going to drop my wild shape as a bonus action.
Oh, now we actually have to go get these bands now.
Have to
Where'd I leave them?
be an actual PC. Boom. Okay. And because I can't, I will cast a little bit of call lightning. Boom.
Oh, you're saying you can't see him?
Yeah.
That's
So-
because it's actually supposed to be like dark.
Yeah.
They
bam.
all lightning is just.
Call lightning.
And he needs to make a deck save.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you try to place him?
I just because it covers the entire room, so I just put it in the middle. Because I can place the template right there since I can see that.
Well, I was asking because does that mean that he's gonna make the save as well?
Oh no, because I can choose the target. Yeah, that is 10 feet tall with a 6-foot radius, enter on a point you can see within range. The spell fails. When you cast a spell, choose a point you can see under the cloud. A bolt of lightning flashes down from the cloud to that point. Each creature within 5 feet of that point must make a dex save. So it's just one little 5-foot square, and I just want to put it on.
I will also say I don't think Call Lightning will work, because it says the spell fails if a storm cloud can't appear.
Well, it can appear at the top. It's a cave. It can be at the top.
I don't know.
I'm just trying to figure this out here. Okay. I'll say it's fine. Still fails.
He takes a good old 21 lightning damage.
You'll see as a bunch of static like lightning electricity pretty much going through that of a lot of the parts, like when I say parts, more so like in the in-betweens, going from coin to coin, surging through this thing, almost as if it does seem to blow off a little bit of coins in the distance, but it also seems to have an almost unique like aura about it now that almost is more of the color of blue with its gold. That is all.
Yeah, it would be 14. I don't know why it has an extra D10 automatically like that. Surely outdoors in a stormy condition is pretty common.
It's the default way to cast Call Lightning, clearly.
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, fair.
Yeah. Only 14 damage at that point. I still need amount of damage.
Yeah, it's better than my none.
Is that it for you though?
That is.
Liv, it is your turn, and if you want to go forward with Merg, you have the light basically.
Amazing. Yeah, Liv is just kind of going forward with Merg then. Ah, there
I
it
can
is.
see.
Sorry, Big Rat, you're just gonna have to share some space. My bad, my bad. You sit right there, Merg. And, Liv is gonna shoot this thing twice.
See if
Mainly
shooting it does any damage.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of things I can do. Let me target this thing first. That does not hit. Second attack, let's go.
Yeah, that literally just flies right over.
Does the 25 hit?
25 definitely hits.
Okay, that is going to... I'm using arrows of the branch, if that matters. I don't think it does, but there's a few other things that I'm adding.
You'll see
That's...
as the arrow goes right into wherever this thing's head would probably be, as it almost looks like it tries to consume the arrow, but seeing it's made out of wood, spits it out.
Amazing. Either way, that triggers Dreadful Strikes, which I will use in Conundrum with Favored Foe. So it's just gonna be all of this. 2 psychic damage, and another a total of 3 psychic damage.
You'll see as a couple of coins fly off.
Wow, that was terribly underwhelming. Guys, I'm so sorry.
Hey, I
I
mean, you
am
did more
not-
damage than I did.
Yeah, me too.
It's okay, little buddy. We got this.
Glacier does as Glacier does. She holds out a hand, more of the not real
Nice.
blades appear, and she starts throwing them. 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Well, we found out its armor class is 14.
Huge 5. Bonus action. She throws another one.
You see a couple coins fly off.
Oh,
Bonus action. She throws another one.
this one you do your sneak attack on if you hit. But you don't.
I am not meant to get sneak attack today, apparently.
Just
That
do it on
is-
your first attack, okay? Even if it's not a nat 20.
That is turn.
Big Rat just chilling.
Yeah, you don't have a knife anymore.
Fantastic. It becomes that of this Big's turn.
I also added the thing onto my sheet, so now it tells me I have the correct AC when I have Shield of Faith active.
Nice.
Actually, backpedaling a second. Big Rat. Oh no, he can't take an action. Never mind, I lied.
I don't like the look of that line. Oh, never mind. It's us doing it. I was about to say.
Yeah, I don't like the look of the line that we're doing.
The sting,
He probably
With
would feel
you
more
and
comfortable if he didn't see it.
with you inside of it, moves down just a slight bit. As
So,
now, we're gonna do something a little bit special.
Hmm.
As this thing, with all of its insides kind of almost bursting, rumbling almost. Almost like it's preparing to do something. As from its
Hmm.
almost skull-like face, you will proceed to see as this thing will spray towards you guys.
question, am I included in that cone?
Depends if depends on the angle I get here.
Come on, baby. Make me a
I was gonna say,
good roll.
Glacier, you're not in it.
Oh, Lord.
I wasn't even paying attention. I just saw deck save.
I'm also not in the cone, so.
Yep.
Yay.
Oh, that was... Oh, no, you made two.
Why did he make two? Also, your camera is.
I know. I don't know why I rolled 2. Just rolled 2. I don't have disadvantage on it.
17 saves, a 4 does dots. You guys will be taking this amount of damage as soon as I roll it here. As well as object will get blinded from it.
That's crazy.
Okay, I will. Wait, let me do something real quick as a reaction. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Is it before or after the damage?
It's when they deal damage.
Okay.
It says with an attack, so I don't actually. I don't know if this counts as an attack or not. Because a few people have told me that, or this sort of thing doesn't count, but it's up to you. Yeah, that.
Yeah, it has to be an attack roll. I had to make sure.
All right,
so.
cool. I'll just re-get that then, and I won't use it because I can't.
Yep.
Thank you for letting me know that.
Now, how long you're gonna be blinded for specific? But right now, you are blinded. As I try to find this.
Until the end of its next turn.
Yeah. I think, honestly, that's all it does for right now. Object, you were just sprayed.
Hmm.
You
Would
were
I?
just- You were just
I would
sprayed with acid
probably
and blinded.
know. I would probably know like where we came from. Like, would I be able to run backwards?
Yeah,
Or
you
like
could
just like run? Yeah, okay.
You
yeah.
could run
Okay.
backwards just fine. Just
All right,
you
I'm
wouldn't
gonna run
specifically know where
backwards,
to
though.
shoot or to
Oops.
target anything when you can't see.
Sorry, can't see. Sorry, move out of the way. Whoopsies. I don't know if I'm walking on top of anyone. Hmm. Don't really got much else. Okay, yeah, I was just gonna say you're rubbing his eyes.
All right. Corona. Is your turn?
All right. I'm going to take the dodge action. And as a bonus action, I will do nothing else. I take the dodge action, and that's my turn.
Yeah, it becomes your turn.
All right. I lost concentration on Call Lightning, sadly. I'm gonna try Produce Flame. We target it.
No.
That's fun. Was it a D10 or a D12 that I have to roll?
D12.
D12.
Nice.
You get to make that attack again.
Cool.
$21 does hit.
Right. Nine fire damage.
You will notice as you burn off a couple of the coins from its side. A little bit more than what others have been doing, at least.
Cool. Do I have anything that can help? Objection. I don't believe so.
Nah, he's good. He's fine. Focus
Yeah.
on
I
the
mean, he's
thingy.
not blind. He's not
Mhm.
blind at the end of his turn anymore.
Oh, okay.
He's good.
Who needs eyes, anyways? That's my turn.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, who needs eyes when you got blind sight?
Oh yeah, wait. So my blindness is gone now. Is that right? Because it was the
Yeah,
end of my next.
it lasted until the end of your turn.
Got it. I will remove it then. Oh, where am I turn off? Can I turn it off? Never mind. Wait, hold on.
Liv, it is your turn though.
Liv does the same thing.
Double blinded.
14 does not hit, if I recall correctly.
That does not.
Neither does the 9. Liv just looks and just goes, damn.
It is just a pile of money.
This is weird. Alright. You know, you live this time. End of turn.
Goes back up. Glacier, it's your turn.
If it helps any, I'm not doing much better. And she will throw another knife. We will bonus action steady aim for advantage on my next attack, so we'll go ahead and take that on the action. Jeez.
Yeah, 14's not gonna cut it.
Second
If
bonus
Hey.
it
action.
will.
Do your sneak attack. This is the time. Do your sneak attack.
Couple coins fly off.
Hey,
Huge
it's 2 more there.
3-1.
Nice.
Holy
Should,
fuck.
Another
so
coin flies
so
off.
should I start divine smiting this? Like, what's going on here?
Big Rat's gonna move a little bit, and that's gonna be turn.
Oh, fantastic, because it's time. Oh, this horde
Hi.
mimic. Tired of these games. Tired of all of this attempts. As I've been telling you, in Corona, as you've been getting
Hi.
slowly and slowly more crushed by that of this entire horde mimic, is going to now proceed to put its entire body over you, almost like a shell, trying to suffocate you. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
What's the DC for this?
It is a DC of 20.
I'm going to use a point of inspiration to gain an advantage on this.
Oh my god.
Cool. So what happens?
So, for right now, you are now restrained, blinded, as well as you will be taking 30 bludgeoning damage as you are being suffocated.
Jesus.
All right, give me that damage. Also, I have blind sight, so I don't think blinded affects me.
It probably doesn't really affect you even that much in general, considering that you're also restrained. It's just more so saying that because it's all over you, you can't see like past it.
Yeah. So can you please damage me so I may make my Constitution concentration check?
Yeah, gotta go over man.
You know what? Fuck it. These dice haven't been treating me well, so I'm using real life dice. You know what? Let's use my fancy dice. That's a 16, so that succeeds.
Fantastic. Now I will say the fact that that Corona is being suffocated, you guys can all at least somewhat see this, except for that of Object, who you'll be just getting your sight back in this turn. But pretty much everyone else that's been looking, you will see as it almost looks like this horde mimic is almost, as you would say, preoccupied trying to suffocate that of Corona, who is not visible to all of you because she is under that of all basically all of the gold crushing right now. Object. As I said, you were now unblinded and it is your turn.
Yep. Okay. Can't really do much. I don't want to walk back forward. Our positioning is kind of really bad. What can I do? Okay, he's gonna move forward slightly over here. Okay, now I have vision. Okay, that is 75 feet. Let me double check what that is. 60. Sacred Flame is 60. I just logged out of Foundry. Hold on, what just happened?
You took your token with you. Holy hell.
Okay, hold on. Now I can't get back in.
Nah, his token
Did
is
you-
underneath of you.
Did you
Deal.
take your entire character?
Oh, I see it.
With
I
you?
see it. It's just underneath mine. Oh.
What's up? Wait, Foundry just awaits. Okay, well, oh, never mind. Here, my doctor bragging. Everything is going wrong. Okay. I think object is just gonna move forward a little bit more. Hold on, that was 10. No, that was like 15, 20, 25. Fuck it. I can hit it from here, right? 60 feet? Would I be able to hit it with, I don't know, just Toll the Dead or Sacred Flame? They wouldn't have like, actually, no, Sacred Flame doesn't have half cover. Okay, I'm gonna use Sacred Flame. Sorry. Sacred Flame. Boop. DC 15, dexterity saving throw. We'll try my best. I swear to God.
16.
That's my turn.
You'll, as I said before, this thing, it seems like it bounces off that of your magic. With that being said, Corona, give me another Constitution saving throw. DC 20.
Yep. Using another point of inspiration to gain advantage because I don't want to die. Alright, that is a total of 22 with a natural 20.
Nice. For this turn, with that of the natural 20, you will try and basically you are still unfortunately that of restrained, at least for the time being, but you are able to still make one action as well as not taking that of the suffocating damage for this turn.
Can I take an action and a bonus action, or just an
Just
action?
an action.
All right. May I attempt to get out?
That would have to be another check, but there's a potential. That would be a strength.
What check?
That would be a strength save, the same thing of DC 20.
All right, I'll take that. I definitely want to get out, so I'm using my last point of inspiration because I just gained one today.
He's gambling.
Oh my god, I got a 17, and my strength saving throw is a +3, so that is a 20. I keep forgetting that I do have a +4 to this, but it's funnier if I keep forgetting about it.
Hey,
So that's a 20
with that being
exactly.
said, you are able to get out of that of the pile. Now being somewhat free, unfortunately, that will end your turn there.
That's fine. I'm out. I just look and yell,
turn.
"Heal! Help! Please!"
As soon as he pops out,
Uh,
I cast Erupting Earth. No, I'm kidding.
uh,
All right, it is my
Who's-
turn.
Yes.
I think I will cast a little bit of Produce Flame again.
'24 does hit.
All right.
As
15
you will
fire.
burn off a little chunk of gold that falls while melting still into that of the sand pits below.
And it's really not going to help if I cast Healing. So that is
I
my
mean, it's
turn. Any damage he does to you will be more than what my Healing Word does to you, and you'll still die.
that's fair.
That is my turn.
Liv, this is
All
your
right.
turn.
Liv makes 2 shots. Again.
Ooh, crazy.
Or
Let's
not.
roll that d12 first.
Please don't hit me as soon as I leave.
Please don't hit me.
What's an 8?
Okay, you miss like normal, you're fine.
Okay, second shot. 23 to hit.
23 does hit.
I'm not gonna bother rolling the arrow damage. I'm just gonna go Dreadful Strikes and Favorite Foe, yeah?
Yep.
Dreadful Strikes adds 3 psychic
A coin does fly off.
and another 3 psychic from Favorite Foe.
A couple more coins still fly off as this thing is looking like at this point. Probably, it still has its same size, but it looks like the quantity that was holding it up is now less and less than what it was originally.
And yeah, Liv just says, oh neat, I finally hit it. See, we can do things sometimes. Not really, but you get the point.
Glacier.
Yeah, Glacier is a pretty predictable creature. She will steady aim for advantage, take her first attack.
Oh!
Oh fuck, I hit something.
Nice.
Sneak attack! Sneak attack!
You're looking right down. It's basically golden chromodome.
That is 33 psychic damage.
Ooh. See, all that needed to happen was I leave the fucking board, and y'all finally hit.
I don't know why it rolled that.
Man. I'm assuming the 17 wasn't anything.
No, I
It was
have no
not.
idea what that was. It just did its own thing. But with her second bonus action, she throws another knife.
So this applies that. This applies this. 20 does hit as this psychic that you're throwing, the psychic dagger you're throwing, you're basically finding like almost like an almost like spot, like an almost very golden glowing spot almost in its chest. You almost see as it keeps covering and covering as you're just throwing these daggers that are going past it, hitting it.
That's all she got. She throws some knives, and then that's her turn. That's all she do.
This thing looks like it could go down very soon with the amount of damage you are all putting into it. But for now, it needs to get its licks in while it can.
No.
Multi-attack.
Well,
You don't have the dodge action anymore because that was last turn.
yep, I took it off. But you do still have Shield of Faith, so
Oh, I
yay.
know. This is the last round for your Shield of Faith, I think.
I mean, that's if you hit.
Well, I'm saying,
Shield
I
of-
think it lasts 3 turns, or am I wrong?
It lasts up to 10 minutes.
It lasts up
I
to
was
10
Sorry,
minutes,
it's
something
but
concentration.
yeah, it is concentration. You did
Did
take
you
30
make
damage.
the con saves for
Yeah,
that?
I already made the concentration check, so.
Oh.
Either way. We'll start with its engulf attack.
Can it engulf me when I escaped? I mean, it misses, but still.
Hey, well, it's making a new attack, so it can still retry to grapple you, but it failed on that one.
That also misses.
Misses. Hey, we got 1 hit.
Yeah. I think I'm going down, people.
For
Yep,
20
I'm down.
as Corona is gone down.
Well, you know what? Since I still have it, I might as well use it. There we go.
That's a reaction to the damage. You're unconscious.
That's also, this is attacking you, right?
Yes. Also, I'm no longer grappled, but I guess now
Attack
I
against a
am.
creature other than you. You can't use it.
Ah, I keep
That's why
forgetting
I was
that's how
saying
that works.
Either way, Corona is now down as she's being grappled in this thing's arms once more, lovingly golden. With that, Jack, it is your turn.
Okay. Or does it look like if I were to walk to the left here, I would get like slowly sucked in? Because the ground looks like it's getting pulled in, right?
It's
Left over
basically
here.
like a small
I mean-
singular line on the outside that you could walk. But outside of that, going any further in, you will get sucked in.
Okay, I'm just gonna move 10. Hold on, no, that's not. Hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Am I in? I think I'm in range. That's 35 feet. Yes. Fuck it, we ball. Okay. I will.
I mean, if you heal me,
cast-
I can get up.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was planning on doing. I will use a healing word if I can find it. Healing word. Healing word.
Hey.
You heal for. Ooh, 7 HP. And I will use. Not that one. Chill. No, not that one. Not that one. I forgot. It's one of my things where if I cast this. There we go. Voice of Authority. Yep, you can use your reaction to immediately make a melee attack. I did not target. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess I might as well make an attack, right?
Is he
Right.
considered prone given that he went unconscious?
Oh, if he's grappled, probably no.
All grapple does
was
is
gonna
reduce you to 0.
I was gonna say in either case he could still make the attack. I'm thinking about it like in a way of I don't even know if he would make the attack getting up, but like you can make it. That's fine.
But yeah, the question is
Like,
it made neutrally or at disadvantage? Because if he's considered prone, it'd be at disadvantage.
Yeah, he's not prone.
doesn't
He's basically just grappled.
does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I assume it's gonna deal 0 damage, but I might as well roll damage. 5 plus 3 is 8 points of magical bludgeoning.
King.
You know what? Actually, in addition, since I'm up, I'm gonna do a 2nd level Smite-a-Rooney, which I'm just gonna throw Divine Smite in chat, if I can find it real quick. There we go. So I think that's 2d8, 3d8 of extra radiant damage.
Okay.
6, 10, 8, 18 points of radiant damage.
The tinking sound of that of made from the flail didn't sound very successful, but followed with that of a glowing light coming from the golden nuts at this point, going through the gold. As you will see, a lot of it just disperses from the left to the right, as this thing looks like it is barely keeping up. As you can see, there's an almost golden like cup of sorts in the middle, almost representing that of a small bit of a glow, almost like a center.
Fuck you!
Rona, becomes your turn.
Alright. First attack. Plus 6. 17 plus 6, I assume that hits.
Yes.
Alright, doing another 2nd level Divine Smite because I assume there will be no bludgeoning damage that is cared about. Uh, 16 points of radiant damage.
You will, as you smack it again once more, as you're looking like you're low yourself, you've already had to deal with this for so long. As this time, when you smack it with that of the golden light right into that of that chalice of sorts, as the chalice, a golden glowing chalice explodes, and as that explodes, so does that of this horde mimic. I need you, Corona, because you're probably the only one in distance, to give me a dexterity saving throw. DC of 20.
Okay. Okay, good thing I have a +4, but also a -1, so it's a +3 total. I'm gonna use dice. That's a natural 20 for 23.
Nice. And you will only take slashing
Oh.
damage up to. Sorry, you only take half of the slashing damage as the coins just fly
So
everywhere. That will be.
I'm down.
Unfortunately, you are still down, but it could have been a lot worse.
It could have
As
been.
you lay on what seems to be like basically a small pile of gold at this point, as you are also being drifted off into your sleep as you have been downed. The only thing that makes this even somewhat worse is everybody else on the outside. You see as Corona's gone down, but she's successfully taken care of the mimic. The only issue is that of the top, the stone that lays on top of the other stone in the middle of this whirlpool starts to sway a little bit more and more, left to right, up and down, almost as if nobody does anything. Corona might fall.
Also, your mic is kind of roboting.
That's because I'm having connection issues right now. Hold on.
Oh yeah, the Twitch stream disconnected. Oddly enough, it disconnected. I didn't notice when, but sometime while you were online, you got an offer to buy viewers.
Dang, $2 for 50 viewers? Let's freaking.
Back into it. There. So as I was saying before, that of the big stone that laid that of the pile of gold that Corona is on top of as well, starts to swerve left and right, a little bit up and down, as it looks like if nothing is done soon, they might fall right into the pits. Amp, it's your turn.
Bonus action healing word. Corona.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Corona, you heal. Go. But you are still prone, not grappled either, because that was before. But you are prone on that of the gold.
Okay.
Amp, is that it for your turn?
Yes. I'll back up one or two spots.
Liv, that's your turn.
A quick question: did I have to disable my soul board to when I got through here? Like when we first entered? Because I don't know why it was disabled.
Yeah,
I think
when
you did that.
When you guys were going through the mines normal, you guys disabled it. I don't know why. I don't know
Yeah,
specifically why, but that's what I was. That's what I remember.
Like through this hole specifically, because I was
No, dude.
Gliding
You did
past.
it earlier when you went.
Right?
Yeah.
No, I never
No,
disabled
you
it.
did it when we went into the big chamber to I don't know why you did it, but you disabled it
I
for
mean,
some
he had
reason
it. He
there.
had it with the where the Guthricks were, because I remember him
Yeah,
saying
that's what I mean. I'm just like,
very
why was this
slowly
disabled?
Ah,
hoverboarding.
Yeah, that's
so
what
you
I was asking.
deactivated it and then reactivated it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I was asking
I would
if it was
say
a thing.
I would say it's enabled then. That's fine.
Yeah, that's all I really had to ask. Because I got enough movement now. I have a how this hallway's tall, right? Is it taller than 5 feet, or is it like 10 feet?
Are you trying to ask me?
Because
Because you can't just like go up with the hoverboard. You realize that, right?
absolutely, but I also have a climbing speed.
Okay. I say that more so because I believe this in this room it's about 7 to 8 feet like tall from like standing here at the normal point, but the more you go
Mhm.
down, or like I say down, but just more towards in the center, it gets like 5 feet lower, 5 feet lower, 5 feet lower.
Cool. I'm just trying to not occupy the same space as my allies. That way I can actually go without difficult terrain.
Yeah.
But yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. If you can move. Is Foundry breaking on me?
You might need to reload.
I will reload 1 second.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Am I stuttering?
No, you're good.
Okay.
It's not to. I think it might be his internet that's making Foundry a little bit whack.
It's probably is
servers
if
and
it's
all.
something. Sorry, what were you trying to do?
Okay, while Foundry is reloading, basically with hoverboard, action dash, so that my full movement is 90 feet. I'm getting past Corona, grabbing the item, and running back because I don't have a bonus action that I can
Well-
use thanks to the broken rib and all that.
Well, again, my point being to what I was saying is, how are you gonna get over to that of the gold pile?
Oh, I can
He has a
still
climb speed.
climbing speed. My
So
climb speed is
You just
equivalent to
climb
my.
saying,
onto the.
I'm saying, are you gonna climb the unstable rocks?
I mean, if I can, yes, but also, so long as if we're talking about specifics on movement speed, my climb speed is always equal to my walking speed.
I don't think I don't normally have like an issue with climbing or anything.
Right.
I'm saying that you trying to climb it would potentially make it shake itself more. So that's why I'm saying I would need a check if you want to climb it. Otherwise, I don't.
Oh,
have a problem.
absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. What kind of check do you need?
For this, I believe if you're just going to try to normally climb it, it would either be in athletics or acrobatics.
Okay. I'll just pull up my D&D Beyond character sheet while Foundry decides to take forever to load.
Yeah, my OBS keeps going up and down the stream.
It's okay. I have
think
it
I'm just
over
going
here.
to have to say bye to the stream, but keep up the recording.
I do have an acrobatics. I'll use one of my 3 inspirations. It's a +2. Whoever can roll in Foundry, please roll that for me. I do like to keep all my things public, that way people can see what I rolled.
You said it was a +2.
It's a +2, so yeah, 2d20 +2, whichever is
I
highest.
2d20 1 sec.
Let's roll another one.
That is a 16.
Does a 16 succeed?
On a 16, you will proceed going up that of the rock without too much of an issue yourself getting up. It's the only problem is getting on there. You will notice it's very unstable and literally probably right after Corona's turn, it would all flip over and start to go into that of the sand pit.
Sorry, give me 1 second. 5, 10, 20, 25. This is 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. However tall this is. If I'm at the top and I grab the thing at the end of Corona's turn, you said?
The door is still open, yeah. Yeah, she's been going in. As I was saying though, because you were going down and down more and further, because of the distance, you would pretty much get up, and if you want to grab the item, that would be where your full movement would
Got it.
would end.
Perfectly fine. And you said this is toppling over at the end of Corona's turn, or?
Yeah.
I don't actually have a bonus action because the ribs thing.
I can grab you.
But if it's the end of Corona's turn, Corona has her jetpack active. We're fine. End of turn.
Glacier?
There is literally nothing Glacier can do here. If you guys are willing to bet on the jetpack, then yeah, I mean, she stands there. She watch.
Object?
That was a muted object.
Sorry, what did you say?
It is your turn.
It's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Oh, nice. Okay. Object can't really do much either in this scenario. Okay, yeah, he's probably just gonna run back towards. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, or 15, 20. What? Why is it? Is there 2 of me? No. Okay. Hold on. 20, 25. Okay, it is slightly lagging a bit. That's okay.
I turn off
But-
so I'm doing what I can.
Yeah, no, don't worry, you're fine.
Yeah, I even got to reconnect. It's been running fine. Ish.
Don't really have any spells that can help in this situation. Most of them need touch. Okay, that's it. He's just gonna.
Corona.
All right.
Yeah.
First things first,
Yeah,
grab live. Make sure
You
they're
are-
firmly
you have to
with
get up
me.
and prone.
Yep. And my jetpack's been active this entire time, so that's
I know.
cool. I'll make sure I grab live. I'm gonna look around, see that he grabbed the object. Look at this pile of coins, this coin mimic horde, and say, you know, you're not the first horde of mimics we fought. Well, I guess for most of you it would have been. Actually, I think for everyone here except for myself, Achaka, and Glacier, you also had a hand in the mimic situation, didn't you?
Why are you taunting a dead thing when you're about to die?
What do you mean? I'm fine. It's dead.
You say while you're literally struggling to breathe and dying.
Either way. Grab live. I'll just look at it and say, you a worthy foe? If you want, you can join me. You know what? I don't really care about blind sight right now, so I'll let go of that. See if I can grab the mimic soul. And then I will fly away with live after I grab it.
You know what's funny? I never said this one had a soul that came up.
I mean, if it doesn't have a soul, that's fine.
It is a
And
giant
if I
mountain of
don't see
gold.
a soul, then I won't like go a blind sight. But if I do, I'll see what I can do.
No, I'm just telling you. Unfortunately, that one I had to make sure that one does not have a soul.
All right, cool. Then I'll just grab live and head off with my blind sight. Since I got up from prone, I only have 10 feet of flying, but I can still grab live and just.
Making
Let me make sure
way
that the
for
effect.
going past.
Dying.
To be honest, at this point, now that it will be at the end of your turn. Just a little bit, because I will say now, as I will end that of the combat and tracker here, as that of this entire rock and pile of gold, of mimic gold potentially, who cares? Because Liv got the item, the cool looking item of sorts, is that you guys were trying to get, as Corona holding him right above that of the pile of gold as it all tumbling down. You can hear that of the sound of the coins trickling down into that of the sand as
Money.
with the rock included. It seems that just to take up everything in here, consuming up that of the entirety of what was here. But you guys are free to move as you have gotten out.
Neat.
Yeah.
And with that, of a strange looking bracer. One of golden patterns, one with a green like crystal in it.
Now this
One-
actually looks
Glacier,
really
you want
cool.
this one?
One that almost emanates something.
Well,
I don't know what it does, but you want to hold on to it? Or a big rat?
sure, I can hold on to it. Just throw it in the party inventory and then we'll deal with it. Or if you want to throw it in my inventory and then I'll throw it in the party inventory. Whatever you want to do. Alright, I'll just keep it in my inventory.
I might as
You know,
well
I've
say
had
this.
this wizard have.
Yeah, I was either just gonna give it to the one person without magic items or Big Rat.
Yeah, I want to
did
know what
not
it does
refer.
before we give magic items to people, honestly.
Sure, but
I
I
mean-
can hold on to it until then. There's
Yeah.
Or you could just
If
give
you
it to the
wanna-
rat that can die at any time and respawn without consequence.
You could also
Yeah,
request
but will
trades
he
at
keep the
bottom.
item on him?
Although, actually,
I'll
I
just
guess if it's not a light weapon, a big rat wouldn't be able to use it.
Yeah. I'll throw it in the party inventory. If someone wants to grab it, they can grab it, but until then. Alright. In future endeavors, I guess we just attack everything with knives.
Oh, whoops.
Stab everything.
Misclick. My bad.
Yeah, Glacier, thank you everyone for helping me. I didn't expect that, but I guess I probably should have. Also, fun fact, mimics, or at least that one, didn't seem to have a soul. I don't know what that means. Let's go.
Alright, buddy, let's go back through the hole. Come on.
Back we go.
Yeah, we're going back. We're heading back. We're going through. Going on.
You have no idea how infuriating the hard it is to try to angle something when
There's
going
2
to
lives.
go.
Oh wait, no, you just walked.
What? Why?
I guess
I
top path
disappeared.
first.
I ceased to exist. What the hell happened? Where did my token go?
Oh no.
Oh, I saw 2 of you, so he might have deleted both of you by accident.
Amazing. Yeah. As things are going on,
Actually, I can just do this.
Corona, Amp, and Object, please. Roll 2d4 plus 3, or plus 6, technically.
2d4 plus 6.
Yep,
I love it. Nice.
and that is how much you heal.
So I'm at 20 out of 52. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you very much.
As
I
Liv
have
just
1 spell slot.
looks and is just like, oh, right, I should probably deal with this. Here, have, technically a chip. And, you know, spawning forth the glowing chips is, not a stale chip, but like a deep fried potato skin instead of just a potato piece. So instead of like a kettle chip, it's just the weird edge bits, so it's kind of chewy.
Is that the flavor? Just kind of chewy?
The flavor is just regular potato chip unflavored. The texture is just weird.
Does it at least have salt?
Nope.
That's crazy.
Don't worry, I'll just add some sand on it. It'll be fine. Alright, let's hope that we don't come across more
You guys going
stuff.
through this area?
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well, right?
The only area.
Do you all go through, or do
Well-
you guys wait?
No reason not to.
I
Other
guess
than,
so.
limited space.
I just want to make sure.
No reason not to. Alright, Corona dies.
You guys will proceed to go through. As what you see going through the other side, as you've gone through, as you have gone through that of this other side, going through that of the tunnel, you see at the end as where it's a little bit dark around here. But the thing is, going more into the room, looking more towards it, it seems really dark. Darkness that not even dark vision can see through, nor light that pierces for some reason as Murg holds up his light.
Yeah, no, we're not dealing with actual darkness. Come on, guys, let's go through
I
the other
will
path.
turn into a shadow mastiff. Actually, no, not a shadow, a shedhaver.
Is my blind sight looking through it at all? I don't know how blind sight works. But I don't think darkness really affects blind sight.
So I'm basically a dark unicorn.
Yeah, I gotta hold on.
And they can see through magical darkness.
Yeah, I think blind sight can also see through magical darkness, but it's still dark. I could be wrong. I don't know how blind sight works. I've never used it. Wow, it's almost like
what's
you
its
knew there
range?
would be magical.
60 feet. It's his sight. So, well, actually, it's just yeah, whenever he can see.
I don't know how
I don't know.
to really edit it too well on here, but there you go for the most part. Looking into that of the room so far, you don't really see anything except for that of like dark like dirt on the ground. Even with that of yes, being able to see through that of magical like darkness, it still seems empty. Like the amount that you look in, it still just seems empty.
How far does this hallway go?
Um, a second. You can see.
Casual reminder if you end up needing any help. Not that we can see, but the telepathic link between Amp and Glacier should still be up. I
And
don't
if
remember.
needed to, I can still sense him.
I don't remember if else was
Looking
linked.
looking into the room from where you're at, you still don't see almost an end of a hallway. It seems like it goes away past, or I say way past, well past that of your sight at the very moment. This seems to be a big room.
Big room. I'm gonna telepathically talk to Glacier, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna check out this area. I'll run if there's any trouble.
Okay, well, have fun with that. I'm not going in there.
I'm just gonna keep walking. I'm gonna first sign of trouble, I'm running back.
As you keep
Back.
walking through and through, galloping through and through, if you would, you don't really see anything in the distance still. Farther and farther you go, it seems completely empty. And even with that being of a completely empty place, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Switch back to aim for this one first. Where's he at? Is that 2016?
So on that 20, you will see, as it looks like that seeing through the that of magical darkness has been very great for you because you haven't seen anybody nearby. The thing is, as you look further and further, going in more and more, it almost feels like that of the ground in your kind of area, like that 60 feet, starts to become like darkened, like almost like a non-existent area, as it almost feels like, no, now you're able to tell that your vision's getting shorter and shorter. It was at 60 feet, 50 feet, and with the amount of distance you've gone at this point, has gone to 30 feet.
So like it's just nothingness on the
Uh,
floor, pretty much, or
It's like wherever you would go, it's like a little spotlight. Wherever you would go, it follow like you would see the area around you, but it's like trying to get beyond that, which you couldn't like do it walking there at all. But trying to go beyond that, it doesn't seem like there's anything.
I feel like I want to keep going, but I don't want to chance it. I will.
I mean,
Hmm?
if needed, we can come back here.
I will head back. I can't really direct my token. I don't know. I can't see anything.
Um,
It's a
as,
huge horse pops out the darkness.
as you come back out the darkness, it seems like your vision starts to come back a little bit more and more. The thing to really have noticed here, though, now that you finally came back out, is that these guys, like, maybe they were playing cards, maybe they were doing something, but they were waiting for you for probably about an hour at this point. And
But it only felt like
it
a
felt
couple
like
minutes.
5 minutes maybe to you.
How's it going?
Glacier has propped herself against the wall, sitting on the floor, reading her book as usual.
I'm
It's been an hour.
telepathically
Did we get a short rest?
No.
to Glacier. I'm gonna say definitely weird over there. Decided to come back after a couple minutes. Couldn't see anything.
Well, you didn't come running back, so we assumed, well, I assumed there wasn't a problem, but you were gone a while.
What
You
do you
didn't
mean?
see anything?
I was gone for almost 5 minutes.
Glacier just pauses, looks down at her book. I most certainly did not cover 30 pages in 5 minutes.
No,
Hey,
you must
Pog,
be a
way
fast
to
reader.
Just looking at Glacier stare at the horse and the horse stare at Glacier, Liv just intervenes straight at Glacier and just go, "What you guys talking about?" in the telepathic bit, because he was there for the short period.
Oh, hold on, I'm getting another call. He says that he was only gone for 5 minutes, and he didn't find anything.
Yeah. Probably because magical darkness was probably paired with something real bad. This is why I don't like walking into magical darkness. And Liv says that like out loud. Anyways, you guys ready to head
Alright.
through the other path?
Yeah, other path we go.
So
I mean, it's that, or I can close my eyes, walk in, and constantly poke at Glacier mentally.
So, do you guys want to do that? Do you guys want to go with the other path?
As long as we know that everyone is leaving this room together.
For now, I don't.
Everyone link arms. Everyone link arms, and I guess hooves.
I feel like walking down this path is the last resort.
Yeah.
Probably something. There's probably a really
you
cool
wanna go
magic
that
item
way?
down there, but
Hey man, both me and you, we can go down this hallway any time of the day. Let's go down the other one first.
I need a confirmation if everyone is going to go down this other one.
I don't think.
I mean, Glacier's not going into the magical darkness. That's not
Yeah.
happening.
Well,
But shut
not
up,
the
Petal.
magic one. We're leaving this one and going
They want
to
to
the
go
other
to
one.
the fourth door, basically. Not door, but tunnel of sorts. Instead of going to this
Yeah.
third one that you guys went to.
I mean, if you guys want, we can do the second try. It's how long does the telepathy last, Angel?
It is based off of a roll, but I have no idea what the roll was because it was last session.
I have
Minimum
an
an hour. I could re-roll it, but like I have no idea.
if one of
Yeah,
us.
just
I feel
give
like
me give me that roll again. If it's a 1 or 2, then it's up. at this point. If it's a 3 or 4, it's still up. Or sorry, well, you know what I mean by it. Okay, yeah. So 2 hours of it still being up.
So like, if you want, I can test it out. Just send me a mental ping every 5 minutes or so. I can probably run back. Probably.
Hmm.
I mean, or we
I
could
feel
just,
like
not.
That is true.
yeah.
But
If someone does go down there, I feel like either me or Amp should go with you, and if that happens, we have rope that we can tie around each other so that we don't lose each other.
I mean, there was that, but I was gonna say that path probably leads nowhere except to maybe something.
Endless void. Yeah. So
Like an object, but it seems like the most well guarded area, and we're looking for an artifact.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
And the reason why I say I can test it is if I feel like if we can't, if we've cut connection somehow, then it's safer to head back.
If we want to give this a second try, I'm up for going with you, making sure you're safe.
Good luck with that. I'm going to stay put right here.
So
Um,
who goes through the tunnel, or this one at least that you guys are at?
Grana, I don't think you understand. If I'm going to set my life on the line, I'll do it myself. Not because I don't want to risk you or because I don't want to risk anybody else, but because, Amp's new, he has no actual stakes in this, and he shouldn't be risked, and I just don't trust you.
Fair.
So, one of us is going alone. I'm offering it to be
Alright.
me because I have a constant connection with Glacier.
Yeah. If you want to go.
Thank you.
Take Big Rat with you. If something happens, he can usually heal people.
Oh yeah, come here, little guy. And Liv just picks up Big Rat.
Wait, he's not.
Oh,
How
hey,
you
what
feeling?
happened to Meep?
He's not.
Oh, wait,
little,
Meep's
he's
right there.
giant big rat, right?
Yeah, he is a small creature right now.
Yeah, and he's been holding the gazer this entire time. Hello, little guy. How you doing? You feeling fat? It's okay if you're feeling fat. Oh,
Huh.
I might as well entertain the both of us as I do this. So, he's gonna use his once per day cast of speak with animals as he walks through. So how you feeling?
I don't know how communication with Big Rat works. That's all you, Natsu.
That's the thing I'm laughing about is because no matter everything that you've tried would have been a lot better, and speaking with animals still doesn't work. He like doesn't even make any noises at you. Just kind of like hand signs with you.
I get that. I get that. I expected you to not really be applicable as a beast, but you might as well try, right?
You know what's strange though, as you and the Big Rats and Big Rats who's holding the lights proceed to come on out to that of the other side.
Wait, I wanted to cast guidance before he goes through. Pat him on the back.
Oh
Good
wait,
luck.
we're heading through the magical
Yeah.
darkness.
Oh yeah, I meant
so,
before you head through.
Oh, the magical darkness.
Yeah, so I'm not bringing Nier with me.
As Liv is going to head through the magical darkness, Glacier was told to ping him every 5 minutes, but she doesn't really know how long that is. So instead, Glacier always has her book on whatever her weakest subject at the time is. I'm not sure what that is off the top of my head because we haven't had classes in forever. But she will just read the entire book telepathically to Liv. and that will be how Liv can set his pace on how long he's been in there.
Amazing.
So, do I need to think about how you're gonna do this? Because now I need a real explanation. Do I need to give you like paces,
So
or can I
basically,
just give you like the time of like minutes still?
you can probably give me the feeling of just minutes, because Glacier's the one reading, right?
Yep.
Glacier just
Basically,
reads really fast.
possibly like just like halfway through the. By the time she's halfway through the book, Liv's probably just gonna be like, "Wait, you're halfway through? How many pages is the book?" And if he ever gets a sense that his sense of time's being messed with, he's basically just gonna continue rushing his pace. And if she's nearing the end, he's gonna rush back.
All right, you and Big Rat together, going through that of the darkness.
We know I can't see. Oh, whoops, my bad. I clicked on my token as you did that.
As you kind of, yeah, I got it. As you're starting to wander through with that of Big Rat at your side, you who's getting pinged specifically?
Liv is.
Okay.
Glacier is reading to Liv, but in their brains.
Gasp.
So as you're basically just starting to go through, you're already starting to feel like that of there being a very big, like, delay between every word that Glacier is saying.
A big delay?
Yes, like to you, it's like a big delay. Like it starts to sound like da 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 da, da and then it starts going like da 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 da, as it gets slower and slower.
Okay. As it gets real slow, Liv's gonna ping back with the last I heard, like when there's like a noticeable gap. Um Liv's just gonna go, the last word I heard from you so far it has been this. Oh, now it's this.
This ain't
So
looking
you
good,
will
gang.
you will receive that about 5 to 10 minutes after he sends that.
Glacier thinks about it for like a couple of seconds, and then, which time? I feel like I said that.
And Liv's just gonna go, depending on exactly how long that delay is, in sense of her last word, is just gonna go, what page are you on?
I don't know, 72?
Okay, so and
Liv, give me a wisdom saving throw, by the way.
wisdom save, absolutely. You know what I'm gonna do with that? Use the inspiration.
Wait, you don't want to see what happens when you fail?
Oh,
Yeah, you
I
should
am
use inspiration to
brave.
give yourself disadvantage just to see.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Clearly, right? Oh, by the way, he hasn't disabled his soul board, so he's just been moving as fast as he could, bumping into walls.
I mean, as I said before, he didn't. The horse boy didn't really see anything except for like that of Aona's like brownish gray, like dirt like field.
Right. But the point is, if he's moving as fast as he can, how's the wind speed feeling?
I would honestly say you don't feel the wind speed. Like you don't feel the wind.
So like I don't feel myself rushing past air.
No.
If that's the case, Liv says, Liv's gonna reply back after hearing like page 72. Right after hearing page 72, he's gonna ask her to continue reading. And he's gonna repeat the words from the top of whichever page she starts.
Can you? Are you fully blind?
I am fully blind.
Oh boy. With that of Anardi not being able to see, even though you have succeeded on that save, you will start to almost feel something. Is it almost? It's like when I say feel something, I mean like it almost feels as though something goes across your body in almost slither-like manner as you like maybe touch yourself real quick. Like what was that? As you don't feel anything, like nothing was there, but you swear that felt real. As you might even like be like not even say anything to that of Big Rat, and Big Rat kind of just been chilling on your arm or shoulder. I mean, unfazed.
Cool. Well, during the time after the first word he hears, considering that there's now considerable delay between each word, he's also gonna ask, how far ahead of that word are you?
How what?
He's gonna ask Glacier how far ahead of the word she ended up reading is. Angel's currently disconnected, but you know.
I am here, but that is also a Natsu question, not really a me question.
Yeah.
How many pages is it?
I don't know, man. It's a book from the library that's probably about, we'll say, math. I don't remember her
Because
passing her math test.
at this point, I would say it's been about another 10 minutes. I would just say that. A 10-minute, basically saying that pages worth. It's been like 10 minutes on the outside.
Been through 5 more pages. Or
Uh,
I'm sorry, it would come across as been through 5.
Liv is going to, by the time he hears that, you know, while he's still moving forward on the soul board, just poke his blade of grass forward. Is it touching anything?
You wave your grass blade and don't feel like you're slicing through anything.
He doesn't actually need his short sword, so he's gonna toss his short sword in front of him and see, and you know, he can't see, right? But because his short sword be on the floor, if he can hear it, he's gonna drag his blade of grass on the floor. And is he going to go past his short sword?
Give me another wisdom saving throw.
I'll use my last inspiration. Let's go. What do you mean? Oh my god, the most cocked of dice. We all saw that, right?
I mean, I did not, but I also don't have...
Yeah.
It was
I
literally
saw-
on the 20, and it just was halfway through.
So
I was like, oh
Nah,
my god.
I saw it hit 2 and the 3.
So the thing that makes this somewhat bad, I would say, is now you as you threw the grass blade in front of you could kind of tell where it was gonna go, right? Or did you? Which one did you throw? Just a regular short sword?
Regular short sword.
You throw the regular short sword, and you're waiting to hear the tink noise, but when you throw it down, you don't hear anything. It's
Well, it's just
almost like
like,
you don't even hear your own heartbeat at this point.
Liv thinks for a second and just starts heading back.
Because you've been in that of the blind and darkness, you're gonna have to give me a survival check with disadvantage. As you are at the moment, in technicality, both blinded and deafened.
Actually, I'm not gonna bother doing that because I've seen Glacier's book enough times, yeah.
Books, plural, I guess.
Sure, sure. We'll call it her pack, yeah.
Yeah.
I know where back is.
As long as it's within 1,000 feet.
1,000 feet of me.
Yeah, that's fine. I will say, you didn't like. I didn't actually move you all the way, but you did move in probably about halfway into this room. As you will see that of a glowing like object as you think or not think, but like you basically you don't even hear it, but you bump into that of something, bump into that of another wall, slowly making your way bump until you finally make it back to the rest of the group.
And do I hear again?
Your sight and your hearing does like come back, but it's almost like imagine getting concussed with concussion grenade. Like it's almost like everything's coming back.
While that's going on, because I can still read lips, Liv is just gonna say, mentally, because there's Glacier, and out loud because might as well. Yeah. It steals all your senses.
Huh.
With that, I think it's a good time for a break.
Just a casual. Yeah, so I think it just robs you of your senses.
We will
Robin
be
you of
back.
all motor functions. You cannot move in there.
have to change around some of these cameras, which is fine. Anyways, we are back. And we are live. So, that being said, what are you guys trying to do here?
That's a wonderful question.
Honestly, I don't really know
I mean, we have two
if we
options.
can do anything.
We can go further into the darkness, or we can try the other tunnel. That's it.
All right.
And assuming not everyone's comfortable with going into magical darkness, I think our next
Yeah.
option is going to go through the other tunnel. If anyone has any
All right.
objections or
Rona's
anything.
ready to
Does
go
it-
to the other tunnel.
Does objection have any objections?
He's not even here.
Do you all go through?
I know Corona is at least.
Yeah, Liv will follow through. After giving
Yep.
Big Rat back and grabbing hold of. Yeah.
We should
Yeah,
ask
he
if we can keep
remarkably
him.
didn't try to run away.
We should ask if we can keep him when we're done.
Ugh, I hate trying to use this because I can't use the scroll wheel. Yeah, as you guys will be proceeding on through, you will notice as you've gotten through on the other side, there seems to be a spectacle of these creatures, as once again these Kruthiks are kind of weirdly not hiding super much, as they kind of more so just look at you guys in your guys' direction. They do not move though, but they are looking.
Hello.
Just slowly mark on the edges. Hopefully our deal stands.
They're just watching.
Alright.
You guys are able to pass through without much effort.
Nice.
And I'm just gonna do this here so you guys can see as anybody that wants to go through. Dang it. I'll just do this. Anybody that wants to go through, which would be, I assume, pretty much all of you, will be able to get through the other side with no problem. Seeing at the end of the
Nice.
tunnel, there seems to be that of darkness once again.
Alright, fuck it.
Alright, there goes Corona.
Good luck.
I can't turn this. Corona going through. Is she going through the darkness herself?
Yep. Got blind sight, if that helps. And as I go in, just in case, I'm gonna do a divine sense. I don't know if it'll work or not, but might as well.
I'm gonna say that I don't think that that detects any.
More or less for the Hallow spell more than anything, but if it happens to be Celestial Fiend or Undead.
I can tell you, you feel what seems to be like that of somewhat evil kind of like vibes. That's the only thing that you get from your sense, though. You aren't able to really tell anything else.
Cool. Definitely evil. That's good to know.
Since you've gone in at least a good little bit to start with, give me that wisdom saving throw.
Cool. I have a +7 to wisdom saving throws right now. So yay. I think that's a 20. Yeah, because I rolled a 13 plus 7. I don't know why I can't do math.
Okay. You are proceeding on, going through more and more of that of the darkness, even though that with that of that wisdom saving throw, you were able to keep on to that of relying on your blind sight for a good bit at the moment, even though you do notice it slowly start to tick away.
I don't have the spell on my sheet, but I know I have access to it. I would like to cast Protection from Evil and Good on myself. If I can find it.
Don't forget that has a consumed material component with a gold cost.
Oh, it just says holy water or powdered silver and iron. Doesn't have a gold cost.
I don't see it on your spell list.
Yeah, I said it's not on my character sheet. I'm just putting it on now. Ooh. Oof. Yeah. Protection from evil and good, because you said I detect evil, so I might as well.
Okay.
And I will make sure I say out, or just make sure I keep track of time as much as I possibly can, even though I have been told that this thing apparently fucks with your senses, so I'm gonna try to keep all of my senses as intact as I possibly can.
Well, for now, you wander in more and more as you could give me a wisdom saving throw once again.
Ew. Do I have advantage from protection from evil and good? Because I think I have advantage on saving throws against relevant effects.
Nope.
Right. All right. Let's try online dice again. I hope that this rolls properly. 15.
Out of 15, you will notice as your your hearing starts to get slowly less and less. But it doesn't like fully go yet. Almost like that's on a timer.
All right.
As you
Making sure I got.
proceed walking through more and more. Give me another wisdom saving throw.
Before I do that one, I'm just gonna do another divine sense, just to see if I've gotten any closer to this source of evil.
You do not detect anything.
No more evil?
No, it still feels evil in this whole place, but there's not a specific place.
Okay. +7. 15 plus 5 is 20 plus 2 is 22.
On a 22, you will feel as though you're basically like almost basically it's like your last real sense to be that of like of feel, as you feel numb. Everything on you starts to feel numb. That is until you start to wander further and further aimlessly for what feels like that of an hour, probably to that of the rest, as you finally find yourself in a different place. As you recover all of your senses in almost a flashbang like way, as it takes you a minute to kind of recover yourself.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What's in this room? Harold.
Looking in this room, you notice that to be very old, like barrels, even probably that of a broken down wooden chest. Looking through, just looking at anything here, doesn't seem like there's much, but there is one differently colored color of like a shading of color, because you still have that dark side, I think, normally. Dark
Yep,
vision.
I have dark vision
As you
and
see
blind
that
sight.
of a box in the corner, one that represents that of an almost like a jewelry box, sort of one that you could like that you would open up and see probably like something fancy, that type of box.
All right. First, before I touch it, is there any way to check to see if it's a mimic?
I mean, I can't really tell you that because what's the way to check a mimic?
You know what? I'm gonna look at this box. I'm just gonna sigh and be like, you know what? If you're a mimic, fuck it. Grab.
You, Corona, put your hand on this box, and it could be a mimic as you pick it up. Nothing happens.
All right. I guess I'll keep that.
You don't want to
I'll
open it?
open.
Oh, you. Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, do
Yeah,
you want
I'll
to
open
open it
it.
or not open it? Okay. You open up that of this small box of sorts, or so container, as you open it up to see that of a also differently color shaded. You could probably, if you were able to actually see the color, it would be probably that of a light red of sorts. As you see, there seems to be an item that lays on a cushion of sorts inside of here. And this item appears to be that of some type of potion, is what you guess it to be. As
Huh.
it's kind of has a unique like flax to it, with a almost very pure, very light red. You could even swish it around a little bit.
Okay. I guess I'll put it back in the case, close the case, and put the case in my pocket.
Okay.
I'll look around this room for a little bit, be like, all right. Before I open anything else, I'm just gonna make sure I'll hit each barrel with the nut buster at least once
You hit
before
a
I open it,
barrel.
and when I go over to the chest.
You hit a barrel. As you hit a barrel, even slightly, it just crumbles. Every time you do that to any one of these things, it kind of just crumbles. Everything in here
Right,
seems
so there's
to be
nothing.
super old.
All right. I'm ready to head back. I got my blind sight to rely on. Let's go.
All right. As you enter back in, give me a wisdom saving throw.
You. Rolling online dice again.
You notice there is a little bit of an area, a little bit to the other side, that seems to have a kind of hole, one similar to that of the other hole entrances that you guys have gone through, and you barely notice it before your vision starts to kind of slowly go away. You could go towards that, or maybe you could go back.
All right. I don't have any way. All right, here's. All right, you know what? Nothing gained, nothing lost. I'll go through the crack.
All right. As you proceed to go through here, give me a Constitution saving throw as you make yourself to the other side. As you immediately notice, as your breath doesn't feel so good right now.
All right.
It seems like wherever you're at right now is potentially toxic in the air.
All right. Plus 6, that is a 25.
For now, you are able to catch and hold yourself in your breath before you went in too deep. But going in further, but if you look further in, you see that this almost weird like mist covers a long distance in this hallway.
All right, I will head back through the crack then. Just making sure I keep note of where that is, and I will continue heading back towards the party. And if I happen to notice anything else along the path, do tell me.
Just give me that wisdom saving throw.
Cool. Let me roll another different dice. This is plus 3 plus 4 is 7. 26.
Alright, give me another one.
Alright, online roll. 15.
Alright, I'll say with all that, you've barely, for now, made your way back. As you see everybody here, kind of looking
That's
dead
old
and,
age.
dead and bored, as it seems like you've basically been gone for to them, it's been 2 more hours.
What's up? I'm back. So I found 2 things. I found a room that had a bunch of broken stuff in it, and I found a crack that led to a hallway filled with poisonous gas.
Merg just
So
like,
how are you able
"Brr."
to tell that it's poisonous?
What?
How are you able to tell that it was poisonous? Did you like
Because
breathe it
when
in?
I breathed a little bit of it in when I had to catch my breath, and I was like, this bad, so I held my breath. But yeah, that was all I found. Um Oh wait, no, there is one more thing actually. Can you have Merg? Whatever. It probably doesn't matter. I'll get out the jewelry box, open it, and show off the potion. I don't know what this is, but it's a potion. So,
Did you consider that it might help you to breathe the poisoned air? And like Glacier is just at this point idly drawing in the sand with her finger. She has most certainly finished the book, probably.
I put it back in the case, put the case back in my pocket. But that's what I found. I don't. Oh. Also, I guess what you were saying is true. It gets rid of. It tries to get rid of your sight first. Then it tries to get rid of your hearing. Then it tries to get rid of your sense of feeling. Because when I was getting to the room, I started feeling all of my senses start to numb entirely. But I got through it.
Neat. So who is ready to probably have to fight the Kruthrix outside?
We're fighting them.
Not me.
Well, I assume that we're
If we
probably
have
gonna have to
to.
fight them.
We still have some rations that we can give them.
Oh, they want food, right? Right?
If
I
they
mean,
start looking aggressive, we can give them more food. We have more rations.
I
It's
did have
either-
create food and water prepared.
It's either they want food or they're just, well,
Curious. But given that
part of this
I have a
temple, not
general
by
understanding.
accident.
Hmm?
It's either they just want food or they're actually part of this temple, not as an accident or, a happenstance.
Well, if they are part of it by not happenstance, they seem to be accepting food as payment anyways.
Well, yes, the temple itself is degraded and crumbling, but that doesn't mean that, assuming what we have is what we need, and assuming that the other side or other hallway isn't also doesn't lead to the same place.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't see a hallway branching off into another hallway unless they happened to meet up in the middle where I couldn't see.
So, okay, sure.
Eh?
Are we doing the second mind link, going through to the other hallway fully again this time?
I'm
Or-
not going anywhere, but if you want to,
Well, I know you're not going anywhere. I'm just asking if we're doing another mind link. Or Amp,
Yes.
if you're going in, it's probably for the best.
do you feel like going in, or am I going in?
I can go in.
Go for it.
Alright, I already went down this one, so we gotta return to the other one. And hopefully the Kithrik aren't mad.
Glacier will put up another link. We'll do Corona's one of the people that's been going in, Amp, and Liv. And if someone could roll that D8 for me to see how many
I got
hours
it.
that's gonna last.
2.
So what are y'all exactly trying to do here?
I guess since I've explored this pathway, at least my plan is to go back to the other one.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we have to just eventually pick a tunnel and go through, right? Or at least. Yeah.
Mhm. We're still
So
trying to
this
find the
is
artifact,
what's
assuming
this?
it isn't anything we've grabbed already.
Hey, does anyone remember those statues at the beginning and like what all they were missing? One of them had a tongue that was
Wait,
missing, and there was a bunch of blackness, and one was holding out their hands, but their hands were gone. What were the other ones?
No eyes.
Right, can't
no
see.
teeth. No teeth.
You guys tried losing your teeth in there? That might help.
No. I'd rather not.
Anyone passing by the Kruthiks, they don't do anything. They just stare.
Oh well, that's fine.
through. Was there anyone else that was joining you up there?
I don't think so.
Glacier will go sit outside of the darkness, but
Since Amp's going down the top hallway, then no.
I follow through the hallway.
Mhm.
And I go, go, go.
Good luck.
Yep.
You got that.
And just in case, as I also enter in, if we want to do it together, we can tie a rope with each other. But I also just want to use Divine Sense again, just in case.
I was gonna say I do need at least 2 wisdom saving throws though from you.
One from each.
No, I need 2 from Ant because he's just running through.
Oh, okay. I mean,
As well as Corona, are you running through?
I'll be going at the pace that I was going through the other one at.
Nice.
Well, I'm saying even if I'm saying I'm skipping some time. I'm saying you guys just walking through for a
Yeah.
while. That's what I'm saying. Then you
Yeah.
also need to make 2.
Hey, let me get. By the way, if I notice any of the similar situation going on, let me know. I don't know if my blind side would let me know that, but just in case.
Either way, you guys, more so, Amp loses that of their vision pretty decently fast, but still with that of their other senses still staying intact for that enough of a time while running around. You will find that of the poison like gas area that was being talked about.
Ah, so they did lead to the same place.
I will head through the gas.
Given that I know that the gas is there, can I hold my breath before I enter in?
What's the ruling on holding your breath?
You
It's
can
a
hold your
number
breath
of
for an
rounds.
amount of.
Equal to your con modifier.
I thought it was minutes equal to your con modifier.
Then why would a water elemental be a problem?
Let me check. D&D.
I believe it is minutes.
It could be rounds. Oh. A creature may hold its breath for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus Constitution modifier, minimum 30 seconds. But that's not an official ruling. That's on a different website. Roll20 Compendium. Oh, suffocating. Cool. Yeah. Suffocating. A creature can hold its breath for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus its Constitution modifier.
All right.
I'll just shove that in chat for you.
All right. Though, because I still do understand a bit of how holding breath works, for now, you get through. The horse boy gets through. Corona gets through. As you both make it to what seems to be like that of a gas-filled area, as for now, you can hold your breath. But how long can you hold your breath comparative to how much distance you're about to be able to cover is the true question. So give me an athletics check as well.
Got a +6 to that.
Does Amp have to worry about breathing?
He does, but he has resistance to poison as a warforged. So
Okay, so then
And as a
So I'll have advantage on the saving throw
Yeah, you'll
against
have
the poison.
advantage on the saving throw. So give me a Constitution.
I also think I might be immune to poison.
No, you're immune to disease.
Disease. Not poison.
Rushing your way through, though I will need you to give me a that advantage Constitution saving throw. Corona will be able to hold her breath long enough for at least now going through. As
Wait. As a part of constructed resilience, Warforged don't need to breathe. You don't need to eat, drink, or breathe.
It's because he's in
I
a
don't.
different
I
form.
don't think it has breathe as one of them.
No, you don't need to breathe. It's literally just you never need to breathe.
Oh yeah, no, I don't need to breathe. Yeah.
does that affect you though? Still in the horse form now?
When you
Yeah,
wild shape,
that's
I
what
believe you
was-
keep all your racial traits and stuff.
Yeah,
That
it's
I don't know.
I'll believe it. For now, you go through no problem. Corona, though, seeing as there's still more and more, you're gonna have to give me a Constitution saving throw to keep holding your breath at this point in time, as you will continue though still going through.
damn. It's been 3.
Well, it's more of like
That's
with as well as running, is you're still exerting yourself, but even then, what'd you get?
22.
All right, for now, you are able to hold your breath long enough, just barely, in order to get a slight bit out of it, as you see what seems like 2 pathways in front of you, both of you. That to be of a green, like, very bubbly, like, lake going forward, or to the side, which looks like an empty hallway of sorts. Though,
But
still,
what is the gas?
the gas leaks a little bit in, but not enough to where if you walk up a little bit, like right there, is when you are able to start being able to actually breathe again.
I just look at Amp
Before
and be
you
like,
go,
oh.
before you guys go further though, what about everybody else that is in the back? Are you guys just still waiting?
I
Yeah.
guess
Mhm.
so. They don't seem like they're doing that badly.
Oh yeah, since we're mind linked, since I got to this point, I'd be like, me and Amp are in the toxic corridor together. We're currently scouting it out.
I don't think it counts as scouting if I'm not coming in, but, have fun. Don't die.
I've been working on it.
Are you trying to keep up with that of Amp?
I generally want to be within at least my aura protection range of 10 feet so that he has +4 on all of his saving throws.
You're proceeding, as you guys keep proceeding through this hallway, it just seems like that of another hallway that seems dark. Before you continue on, as you get basically where you are now, walking through, you guys will both of you give me a perception check. Yeah, give me a perception check. No, blind sight is not going to help you in specific for this. Corona looking around, trying to make sure that that you guys aren't really gonna get ambushed or anything like that. You don't really see anything except as you look at Amp, as Amp pretty much stops for a second as he sees in front of him what seems to be like that of holes in the walls going all across this entire area, left and right. And as Amp pretty much notices it, maybe he wants to say something. He like basically the foot that was about to step forward, he steps it back for a second as he feels his hoof kind of go a little bit into something, as you guys will start to feel that of a rumble, as it seems like behind you guys right now, as you guys proceed to look, seems to be that of a huge 10-foot boulder coming out. And it's rolling your direction.
I'll
Boulder.
I can't talk to Corona through the telepathy, can I? It's only to
I mean, you could
Glacier.
talk to Glacier, who could talk to Corona, but that's
well, I'm gonna talk to but time's wonky, so you won't be able to respond in time.
yeah.
I'm gonna get on my back two legs and like fucking neigh as loud as possible, and like act like something's happening, and hopefully Corona will get the idea to just start.
I'll see the giant boulder and be like, well, how, so quick question. How, I assume this is like a 10-foot tall, or maybe more hallway? Question mark?
No. It's
How tall is it?
It's well, 10 feet. Pretty much, yeah. It's pretty much just the height enough for that of the boulder. It seemed like before when you were in that of the Poison Lake area that it felt like it was about 6-7 feet tall. It got taller when you guys were getting into these halls.
Okay, I have 2 ideas, and I want your opinion on which one. Number 1, we just run through this hallway, which you're probably gonna have to do anyways. Number 2, I activate the wizard hat, and hopefully the boulder doesn't destroy it.
I mean, Wizard Hat can only fit one person in it, no?
Yeah, I know, but I could get out of the way of danger at least. I don't know. I can't really help you in either case, other than saving throws.
Is it currently moving towards us, or is it just stationary?
No, it's
It's rolling towards
it's
us.
rolling towards you guys. I'm just letting
How
you
fast?
Well, you don't know. You guys are planning. I didn't say a speed yet.
Well, it's moving towards us, so I'm going to. I'm assuming it's going to be an Indiana Jones type deal. Or something.
Well, you're faster than me and you're bigger than me, so I can actually probably, if you'd allow it, ride you, and then you get my bonus to your saving throws.
I am a large creature, and I'm a horse, so I don't think it would have my move speed.
Your horse is 40 feet of movement, though, right?
My horse is 50 feet.
Yeah, you're definitely faster than me, so.
But if it does half my speed, it'll be 25, which in case we would both be slower.
I don't think you are slowed by someone riding you.
Yeah,
since you're a horse.
So, but I'm gonna try to kneel down and have Corona jump on.
Yeah. Yep. I'll get on, make sure I'm all good. Like as I see that jump, I'm like, whoop, hold on as tight as I can.
You say that as this boulder is literally already fast enough to be inches on you guys as you guys have to go.
Yeah, well, I take off 100 feet per round.
Give me an athletics check, as you will notice as you are running through. The boulder isn't as specifically as fast as you going at your full speed. The issue is that of all the other darts that start to come out from the sides.
Can it be a
Can I-
acrobatics?
How are you
I also
trying
give
to
the help action.
acrobatics with the horse? I
Yeah,
also-
dodge it.
Hey, wait, have it be a saving throw instead so that you get a +4.
I'm trying to because my dexterity is higher
Yeah,
than my
you can-
strength.
Yeah, you could use acrobatics, and no, you can't give the help action because I don't even see how you'd even be able to help. He just has to run.
Fair. No.
You get through a little bit as multiple of these darts are going to shoot right into your ankles.
I do have an idea for how I give him the help action, which is I take the damage for him.
It's fine. I have more hit points than you.
Ah, I see. 12 darts.
Oh, 12 darts? Hmm. Ah,
That will be 33
Yeah, no, you take it.
points. That would be 33 points of poisoning damage. Poison damage. What?
I don't believe this guy has poison resistance. No, he does not. But if I'm keeping my racial features, I'm resistant to poison damage. So,
So that would still put you to half then.
yeah.
As this boulder gets closer and closer.
That's 16 health.
With that being said, though, you can keep on running if you want to give me another athletics or acrobatics.
Alright. Acrobatics.
just letting Glacier know that we're currently being chased by a giant boulder.
Well, is it gonna kill you? 'Cause
Hopefully not.
I don't think we can get to you if it kills you.
I'm just letting you know.
You will notice as the darts once again hit in, doing that of 21 poison damage.
So half the 10.
As the boulder proceeds to get closer and closer.
Another.
Though you start to, though both of you do start to see that to be something of like almost a way to go potentially at the end of the hall. As you will be making it a decent ways in with the boulder still following you. It seems like there just isn't quite good enough. As I'm about to do some rolls. As that will be
Sorry that I can't heal
24 points of poison damage going in that of the horse. With the
Okay.
boulder still following in close behind.
Good, I'm good.
With that last check, you will make it to where what you feels like might be the end. Yet, still be with that of some consequences. As that will be 37 points of poison damage to you, just as you make it to that of the end. With that of the boulder still coming on its way, I would assume at this point you're untransformed, right?
I do. I throw Corona and I do like a sick
Yeah.
fucking tumble and do like a superhero landing when I untransform.
Don't you
I do take-
don't you take damage over? Yeah.
Yeah, so 5. I took 5 damage. Not,
Jesus.
not that many.
Not
Thank you.
46.
I'm not the one who did that. Anyways,
Good.
I will say with that, you will see, as maybe you might even get slightly pulled away as you untransform, to be that of this boulder that just smashes right in next to you guys. As you will see it slowly start to make its way downwards, more into what seems to be like that of a sploosh sounding, as it sounds like it goes into that of the acid-like river of sorts. Now the question comes down to
Ugh.
though, is that the door, the big red door, basically right in front of you guys that you've been left at here. And seeing that of this big red door, you see what seems to be like that of a peculiar face on it. One that represents that's of a huge like snake. You would almost assume that it was a doorknob if it wasn't for the fact that it was right in the middle of this door.
Is it still like magical darkness around us or no?
No.
No.
Okay.
I will update Glacier and be like, we have not died, we have survived. We have encountered a door with a snake face on it. We might need everyone here.
Do you want to describe it a bit more?
It's a big red door with a snake.
That's not very helpful. I meant the snake.
Oh.
There's like a it's almost like a golden like snake head. It's just like a generic snake though.
A golden generic snake head.
I mean, that's not very. There's not a lot to go off there, but is there any form of history or religion check that could be made to try and? We know this is a Yuan-Si religious site. Does it
Yeah,
hold any
I could also
significance?
try
I could
I
say
could also try doing a religion.
I could tell you first and foremost, without being able to see it yourself in specific, it would be a little bit hard to tell between a lot of things that you would need to be able to actually tell in specific. Though for anything like a religion check though to this, it's not hard to say. It kind of pairs up to be with that of what seemed to be like a snake-like temple, a snake-like place. That's kind of what you have for religion, is a lot of just snake-based things. Just seeing that of a generic
Right.
snake-like golden head doesn't really tell you much, does it?
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Um,
But
I
yeah,
Well,
the
it's all or nothing
Yeah.
at this point. I opened the door.
Amp's
Right.
opening up the door, so we're gonna scout this out, but if you guys could start coming in case we die.
Yep, good luck. I guess the
Be
rest of us
careful
will
of the
move forward.
poison and also the acid and also the giant boulder and also the poison arrows.
You
the
proceed.
what?
You proceed to try to push it open, and nothing happens.
Okay, the door didn't open.
It seems as if it's locked somehow.
I would like. Is there like a, other than the giant snakehead, is there anything else like a repository for something?
Not specifically a depository, but that of the snakehead, the mouth was it's a little bit open.
Ah, blood sacrifice.
I mean, I made it out of
Well,
metal.
only
I can bite me. I put my finger in
yeah.
it.
Let's see what happens when metal hits metal.
Put your finger in. Tink, tink. Just nothing happens. Just kind of putting your finger around.
You didn't like bite it or anything, or
Nope.
no? Alright.
I guess we should just wait for the others, right?
Probably,
the
I think
others.
so.
It
Do
seemed
we
like
want
the
to come
others
over?
wanted to come
Yeah.
down here.
Mhm.
I guess if the snake's mouth is a little bit open. Wait, I still have the potion. I'll put my hand in the mouth, see if it does anything. And if it doesn't, then I'll try the jewelry box with the potion in it.
You try your hand. You try the potion. Nothing seems to activate.
Alright, I'll just message Glacier over the thing. We can't seem to get the door to open, so maybe something that we found along the way would help, but any help that you or anyone else that knows the history of places like this would be appreciated.
So there's just been a long string of a bunch of different information that I never got to relay any of. So Glacier will speak up finally to the others around her. They want us to go in there, but they mentioned poison and arrows and boulders and a door that won't open.
You want to
And
hold a big rat in front of you, and I can carry the two of you? You know,
I don't.
assuming that if we head back, we have to deal with Kuthrix trying to attack us.
And I could always make some food, see if they want food. But then again, going up, trying to deal with traps on the other hand, must we have to?
Yeah, it's the traps part for me. There's. I mean, they described like 4 different ones. I can't teleport anymore. And I also can't see in there.
I mean, same, I also can't see. However, if our objective is to get to them, well, I could just burn a spell slot and just locate the, very unique little potion bottle.
And you're not worried about all the several traps that you won't be able to see?
Liv just looks down at the ground where he's still hovering 2 feet above the air. We can move faster than them.
Alright, I trust you.
Well, I can move faster than. I'm sorry, object. I don't know if you can.
I'll be fine. I have
But
Misty
hey,
Step.
you know what? You know what? I have a way to help us. And before they try heading in, he's just gonna go. Do you guys have a favorite flavor? Of chip. Do you guys have a favorite flavor of chip?
Grape.
Something actually edible, not like the last one you tried to give me?
The alcohol chip was funny.
I didn't even know there was an alcohol chip. The last one you gave me was salt.
Right. That one was also funny.
I didn't eat them, but that's not the point.
Look. Don't tell the other two that I know what I'm doing with these chips. Anyways. And he's gonna spawn in 6 chips, 2 for each of us. Two, yeah. 2 object, he gets 2 sets of
Nice, thank you.
grape. To Glacier, she gets salt and vinegar, and then sour cream and onion.
I feel like If someone's chip flavor really tells you about someone.
Absolutely.
Someone chose salt vinegar, someone chose grape. The duality of man of chip flavors.
Yeah, banana
And,
chips are actually kind of good though. Have you ever had those?
I think I have, yeah. They're not bad. They're pretty good.
I'm allergic.
Oh, allergic.
And yeah, and Liv gets is now in possession of 2 just normal ass chips, regular ass original flavored chips. He just goes, now these do emit light. However, we both know that light's not going to survive in there. Just don't lose them, yeah. If you need to, if you're feeling like you're hurt, just eat one. It doesn't take like that long. You can keep running while eating. You won't choke on it because these aren't real chips. They're part of my soul. And again, nobody tell anybody else that I can actually just choose these things. Got that?
I think
Got that?
Will do.
Okay. Back to the issue of the traps. You've got your soul waiver. Object.
I don't think I had. Did I have a? I don't think I bring Soul Waiver.
Did he have a soul waiver?
No,
Is the
I
real
don't think so.
question.
I don't think you ever left with one. You kind of just joined.
Yep, no, I didn't. Yeah.
yeah. I don't think amp or object have one.
Okay, wait. I got this. I have a big brain move. Hey, Picture, you brought your soul waivers, yeah?
Well, yeah, but mine are the skates.
Right. And this is about outrunning things. Ooh.
Well, I mean, the
And
skates
we're
make
on-
you really fast.
Well, make him go really fast. He's just absolutely probably gonna trigger the traps.
We're also
You
in
can trigger them. Doesn't mean they're gonna hit you. You're fast enough. Just run. Was it like 250 feet that you can run in one turn?
Also, we already did. Technically, we've already done all of the traps. I guess they could trigger a second time, but I mean.
Well, the only thing we triggered was the arrows. Nothing else was a trap, other than like the poison.
The boulder
sitting there. I mean, yeah, that too, but.
Yeah. But yeah, the poison and the acid.
I mean, we didn't even
the
go
acid.
through
You
the
can. Yeah.
So,
I'm just moving myself so I can get this.
You know, the alternative is I can carry you and Big Rat through, and then I can head back, and then I can carry Object through.
That's fine.
If you think you can do it. What do we do if after the first time we realize that this is a terrible idea?
Oh, then instead of heading back to bring Object, I just head back with you.
Alright, so it sounds like there's multiple trips going on. Who's taking who first?
Real quick, before we go, let me double check. His object was not included in the telepathy link, and that's kind of probably relevant if we're leaving him here.
I don't. Technically, I have message, but I don't really know if that really counts.
I think you have to see someone for message, don't you?
Verbal, somatic, something. Material.
I think you just have to point in their general direction.
Actions and choose.
Well, if you can't see the creature, then I don't think that would really work then.
Yeah.
Sympathy. Change list. Huh. Can I not? Oh, wait, there it is. Glacier will end the connection that she already has set up, and we'll use another side eye, which puts her down to 3, to link to Live and Object. If someone could roll that d8, please.
Sure.
Before we go get separated.
It's an 8. Immediately watch. That was a 2.
We're really good at the twos. We're really good
Hell
at
yeah,
those.
we are.
We love it.
Okay. Well, if you need us while we're gone, and I'm not dead, just think really hard. I'll hear it. Please don't yell. I really don't like when people yell.
Will do.
All right. So, is Big Rat, Merg, are they going or staying at the moment?
I think Glacier is holding Big Rat is being held by Liv, if I understood.
Yeah, like Glacier's holding Big Rat, and then Liv is holding Glacier, because he can just soul board.
And Big Red is holding Merv.
Oh. Can Big Rat hold the Mer?
I don't think Big Rat can hold the bird.
If Mer is tiny, that makes him the size.
No, I would say I don't think
Although
he
he
can,
doesn't have
in a good way,
hands.
hold Merg.
It would be
Yeah,
funny
that's
though.
fair.
It's okay, it's okay. Liv looks at Mer and just say, hey, buddy, look at me. Look at me. I know you can't understand me, but look at me. Now look at that rat. That rat can wield a knife. So that means it can hold you real gently. Trust it to hold you real gently. Because guess what? Little buddy? We're going into darkness together. And we're all gonna be safe and sound, yeah? You ready?
He tries to leave.
No. Here, Big Rat, just grab all onto him. He's just gonna hand the gazer to the rat. You wanna grab this, buddy?
If Big Rat's able, I mean, let's do it.
As I said, the thing is, as I said, he in a way could be able to hold him if he was holding still, but with Bird constantly trying to get out of the grapples, I don't think he'd be able to keep onto him.
Okay, it's okay. Liv just looks at Merg and just says, calm down. Look at me. You're going to be fine. Have you been hurt? In the other times we were in technical danger. Exactly, you haven't. So stay still. Trust me.
You know, you could always
Trust me.
just pick him up on your way back.
I mean, yes, but it's funnier to have the rat hold him. Like, it's adorable.
Let the rat hold her. You're going back into the bag.
That is true. I can also just stuff you into the bag.
Merg's not having it. He's backing up.
Ah, buddy. It's okay. Trust in my ability to have all of us survive.
Coming from the person who can't keep himself alive.
Exactly. But anyway.
Merg only has fear in his eyes.
Trust me. Believe in me. Okay? Believe in me. He's trying his best to persuade this scared little dude.
But Merg doesn't really have a choice here.
I mean, if you want me, I can always just roll a persuasion.
I like how his name is officially Merg.
No, there's no need for the persuading because this is more so on him. But Merg reluctantly just let it happen. There's nothing he can do about it.
Try to survive, don't die objection.
You know, wait, before we go, one last thing. This might help with the poison gas. and Glacier is going to pull out the jug of water that she has. She is going to, with her turban, she's going to wet the turban and use it to cover her nose and mouth to make a very poor but improvised gas mask. In theory, particles should struggle more to travel through the water and the fabric when we are traveling, and then she is going to offer the water jug over to Liv. If you have anything, it's not going to do a whole lot, but should make it a bit better.
Yeah, I should probably have something. Oh yeah, I have a whole bunch of things. And Liv is gonna do the same, but but beyond just tying it, he's gonna use an iron spike to really keep it all together. Because he has an iron spike.
What are you guys using?
So, in Glacier's case, basically her clothing, her turban that she wears, she is using water, the turban, and then covering her face with that. It won't catch a
Oh, I
whole
thought you
lot.
were using like water as a turban. I went, what are you talking about?
Oh, amazing.
Amazing.
Anyway, it's not a perfect gas mask, but it, catches some
I know what you're saying.
foreign contaminant. But yeah,
Liv doesn't need torches anyway, so he just takes the cloth out of a torch. Like the one that's already wet and probably a danger. But it'll be fine.
I don't think that's helpful. You know what? It works.
Hey, his name isn't Live Healthy. It's just Live.
Anyways, I'll say you guys start proceeding on through, and as you proceed on through, I do need.
Before that happens, locate object. I'm spending a spell slot to locate objects. The bottle that was shown. That way I always have a case of distance.
So, I'm gonna tell you here. That bottle is about diagonally away from you, about around 200 feet.
Right, and that's okay. The point is, I now have an accurate track of my own speed. If it tries to force me to move slower, I can counter it. Because I know exactly where... I know exactly where I am by knowing exactly where something else is.
Okay.
And therefore I am just...
Hey, you know where you are because you know where you aren't.
He's
Either
using
way,
homing missile logic.
As you guys are proceeding on through,
You know?
I still need you guys to make me 2 wisdom saving throws, more so to that of Liv and Glacier.
that's a 14 and a 21.
Making my 2. That is a 20 and a 24. I have regular dark vision. I don't have magical dark vision.
Okay.
You know where you are because you know where you aren't.
Liv is like a heat-seeking missile.
Glacier would start to lose one of their senses, to be that of more so specifically their, I believe, their sight getting worse and worse if it wasn't already bad. But even then, you guys will swiftly make your way through as you guys have grasped onto your senses for a good amount of time to where you will see that of going through to be the other side where there seems to be gas around filling up the air. With that, along with Merg.
Yeah,
Merg starts suffocating.
it's okay, Liv isn't gonna say it, but he's gonna think it. It's okay, buddy. And he's still rushing through. He hasn't stopped. He's just basically constantly dashing the 90 feet per 6 seconds.
You know, I don't know how to help him with that, really.
That's a him problem.
I can't, like, give him a gas mask when we're already in the middle of the poison.
I do happen to be floating in the air.
The
Oh, hey,
Viola
Live.
just beat them pretty.
Definitely went a lot further than I was keeping track of, but I'm gonna have to bring you back here.
Bring me back wherever. I'm currently not touching the token now.
I don't even know where you went.
I am literally with the
He's
party.
behind. He's behind. Behind Amp. Yeah. Bye, Live.
If I can see, do remember my passive perception is now 31.
That's fine. Though, as I was trying to get to, even though that you are going at that of a decently good speed, the problem is that so were the other people, but they still did have to make their saves as well. That being said, give me that of a Constitution saving throw. You have a turban thing, so you have advantage, as well as that of Glacier, who has been going through with that of a makeshift turban as well.
Okay, I will roll my advantage.
That is an 18 for Glacier.
I don't know if you said you. I don't think
Jesus
you made anything
Christ.
for Biggerite, did you?
No. Do you need me to?
Yeah, I need him.
Although-
I need him to make a Constitution saving throw. Then.
I don't have access to his current sheet because I never uploaded it to D&D Beyond.
That's fine. I got it.
Yeah.
Oh, he actually just.
Also,
rolls.
Live. You got a double nat 20 on that.
Oh, he just has a basic roll. Oh no.
Yeah, Live. Did you see you got double nat 20s?
Oh, literally, I was just like, oh, Liv was never failing this.
He had advantage and everything. Oh, Big Red's dead.
Big
That
Red
happens.
disappears as the 17 poison damage goes all throughout his body.
That happens. Glacier will grab Mirror. Since Big Rat isn't here to hold it anymore.
It cannot struggle.
I just like the idea of just suddenly. Meh.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue rushing through.
You guys will continue on rushing through, but continuing on
That's what-
rushing through, you still need to give me a second Constitution saving throw here.
Absolutely. Hey, since he's not running, this isn't even exerting him, is it?
That's a 4.
So
If
like we
if you
can
talk, if you're talking about Merg, Merg's the one exerting himself. He's freaking out still.
No, I'm talking about like Glacier doesn't need to do anything other than hold her breath. Liv doesn't need to do anything but hold his breath because it's on the soul board. Unless you're saying the soul board is physically exerting, which then Liv is the only person who's breathing.
No, if you're on the,
It's just to
especially-
hold her breath.
It's pretty much just to keep your breath still being held for the most part, even if it's
Got
still
it.
covered by that the turban. As I said, you guys still have advantage, but that's because you guys have the makeshift turbans.
14 from Liv.
Like I said, Glacier got a 4 that time around.
With advantage?
Did I stutter?
You did? Because I
It's
didn't
okay,
hear you the
Glacier
first
can
time,
just
so
bonus
that means
action
you had to
eat
say
shit.
it the second time.
Be 5 poison damage to Glacier. There you
Oh, is that all to Liv,
Alright.
or are we fine?
go. Though with that though, that was like basically a small bit of breath that you had in before pretty much all of you make it out of there, of the green poison like fog area. where you can see again that of a green-like acid, almost river of sorts, which you can guess to be that's where some of these fumes actually come from. Though in front of
Oh.
you is that of a hall of sorts leading up into the right to where it
Sorry,
seems
this
like
pool of
there's
acid. Are these walls?
yes, these are walls.
Liv's gonna telepathically to Glacier just go, climb on my back.
Oh gosh, this seems like a bad idea.
Don't let go.
What about Merc?
That is the problem here.
Oh yeah, what about Merg?
Oh, and
Merg's gonna die.
and she's gonna say, just stuff the gazer in your bag, Drew.
I think you very much overestimate my arm strength.
Okay, tell you what. If I start heading towards the acid pool, like my soul waiver starts like starting to try to sink, right? I'm assuming.
Do you attempt to just to check?
Nah. There are other things I can do.
You know, I mean, I have pythons and a rope. If you want to like make a thing for me to swing across.
No, even better idea. Get on my back, and Liv pulls out a rope. We're just gonna tie you to me.
Oh, I feel like we're overestimating your arms now, but okay. At least use the pythons.
Liv will make sure that there's like a python to where he's reaching, in case he starts like slipping. But otherwise, if with Glacier on his back, Emmerich in Glacier's backpack, Liv is going to tie Glacier to himself, and then climb speed, scale the wall.
Glacier will be setting up pythons along the way and looping the rope through them so that if he falls for whatever reason, we will not go straight into the acid, poison, whatever. She has a hammer and 10 pythons. Fun fact, by the way, Beal, until Horde of the Dragon Queen last week, I had never used a python.
Because of what you're trying to do here, but also combined with the fact that I think this would be a decent time for a skill here, I would say at disadvantage, you could roll me a survival check. As that is still a lot of weight considering that you're not too strong yourself, but it is still something that you would have capabilities
Right.
in a way to maneuver yourself because you understand
Right.
how to climb sideways, even with
Is
that of
this-
some extra weight.
Is this rendered neutral because I'm getting actual help from Glacier?
The pythons and such.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it'll come back down to neutral.
That becomes plus a plus 1d4. Jesus Christ, that's barely a 14. I rolled a 2.
I'll say that you guys, if you so dearly want to, get across a good bit of the way, as this plan that seemed a little bit out there so far is at least somewhat working, as it's keeping you guys on to the sides a little bit, as there's just a little bit of a as if something almost falls, as if from both of your inventories just one small item falls out into that of the acid. It doesn't have to be any big item, just a small.
No, not Merg.
I need to remove a short from
No,
my
not Merg.
day before. One
You know,
small
this is starting to
item.
make me feel like I should have just flown over the acid.
Screw it. I'll.
I mean,
one
you didn't
instance or
have to
just
do
like a one
anything.
pet.
So, I mean, either way, it works out for you.
Fair. I didn't
Uh,
take any damage. You did.
That's one instance or
I
one
barely
set?
took any damage.
If it's it's basically one set, so it's like if you're about to drop a bunch of arrows, you probably wouldn't drop all of them, but you would probably drop a decent amount.
I think one bundle is 12. So
But I would say a bundle would count then as a small item.
Liv just drops 20 arrows into the acid. Oops.
Oops.
How many
the
rations
magical
would it
arrows.
be? Or my water skin? Really your call, Natsu. I got 10 rations or I got a water skin.
I think that would just take up 2 of your rations.
Updated on D&D Beyond, at least. I can't do on Foundry right now.
I got one Foundry going. With that being said, then, once again, give me another survival check. As I said, you guys have pretty much made it a good like halfway through at least.
At 20.
There we go. That's a lot better.
Yeah, it's almost as if I don't roll a 2, I'm fine.
You guys.
Oh,
you
hey,
proceed
live.
To climb around and make your way over, as you could even see somewhat of a big boulder still sinking and melting into that of the acid. You could even step on it a little bit, but the point being is you guys got through.
Hello.
How many Pythons would that have taken going across? Because those are, wedged into the wall now. I can't exactly take them back.
Six.
Gotcha.
Liv's gonna untie Glacier from him. And he's gonna look at the now long line of rope and it's like, this will be useful for the retravel. Oh, now
Hello,
I need to head
live.
back. Oh my god.
Hi, Glacier.
I'll be back.
Hi. Here, and Glacier will hold out the water jug to him. Make sure that object makes one of the masks.
Yep. I'll be back. And this
Yep.
time Liv, pats the gazer on the head and says, "See you, buddy. You survived. If you're hurt, go ahead and eat a chip. But otherwise, I'm gonna climb back." And Liv by himself is just gonna climb back, and where he knows the poison starts and ends, he's gonna basically ready himself for a held breath, full sprint.
On the topic of the chips, how much is the regen? My bad.
1d4 plus 3 per chip.
Can someone roll that for me? I just need a 2 and I'll be back to full.
Oh, I'll roll for you.
I'll say
Thank you.
because you're by yourself, the climbing isn't going to be of any difficult. So for right now, you get back fine to that of the poison-like area. As you proceed to do that of holding your breath once more, going through, give me that of 2 Constitution saving throws, and you would be through.
A 17 and a 19.
All right, you hold your breath fine for now. As you make it to that of the other side, give me that of 2 Wisdom saving throws.
What was the healing, by the way, that you rolled?
It was a 6.
Okay, cool. Thank you. With that, Glacier should be back to full health.
A 13 and a nat 1.
Natural 1.
Alrighty then. That said, you will basically, as you're coming back through, start to feel like you lose your sight, start to feel like you lose your sense of your sense of hearing, and a couple of other things that start to slowly dwindle down a lot more rapidly than when you were than when you were basically able to get through here. It almost feels like it's getting to a point to where it almost feels natural to you for some reason. And and it's
Scary.
almost so because you even start to make a little noise for some reason.
Some reason.
Well, if you're saying it slows me, I mean, one, scary. I'm still trying my best to get out as fast as possible. Two, I still haven't dropped locate object, so I'm fighting for my life here via just knowing where something else is, and therefore knowing where I should be in relation to it.
Yeah. Give me
Yeah.
you will be finding your way out though with this last one, but for now, give me one more wisdom saving throw.
Good luck.
Absolutely. 7.
As you come out from that of the true darkness, where we see object just chilling, sitting there, probably was
Hell
waiting
yeah.
for you for a good while. Probably felt like that of like at least another hour with everything that they've been doing. The thing is, when Liv comes through, do you have dark vision?
I do have regular dark vision.
No, I meant abject.
Yes.
Abject, as you see that of Liv coming through that of the darkness, you kind of look at him for a second, maybe like a friendly gesture or something, but it's almost weird because you swear looking at him, it's almost like he doesn't specifically have a nose.
What's up? What's going on?
Not much. As everyone, did you make it safe and make it back safe?
Well, I started losing my senses real fast, so that was scary, but yeah, there's just some poison. I got a water jug here, get a piece of cloth, make yourself a little face mask. Make sure to hold your breath.
Liv doesn't really notice, but you can almost tell like every couple of words, it sounds like there's almost like a small bit of a S syllabus that comes up.
He just turned it into a 1T.
You keep on saying you're gonna need to like tell me now.
You didn't used to have a lisp, did you?
I still don't have a list.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Okay. Actually, no, this wouldn't work. Never mind. All right, let's go. I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
All right, so remember, once you start seeing things, hold your breath.
You got it.
And try to keep hold of your senses.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Liv will do the rush back again.
Object, do you
Hell
hold
yeah.
on to Liv?
Second.
That's a great question to ask. Probably. I would say so.
His skin feels a little bit harder than what it used to be.
Okay, well, this is definitely very concerning. Now I'm debating whether I just want to be the sole person on this side.
All right, sorry about that. So you want 2 more wisdom saves as we rush back?
Yeah, from Object, not from you.
By the way, you should really use some more like lotion. Your skin feels very dry, Sorry, wisdom saving throws.
Yep. Give me 2 wisdom saving throws.
Mama's asking if You want to go to IKEA or do you want to
Sure. How do I roll? Is there wisdom saving throw?
actually?
Yeah, sure. Wisdom, that's 1. Nice. And the second one, a 16.
You start to slowly lose your vision, slowly lose your hearing, maybe a little bit of another sense,
Yeah.
but nothing in too
What time do
specific
you want to go?
as you easily
back
proceed
before
on
7.
through.
PM?
Before 7 p.m.
Why?
As
Where-
making way. You will make it through together of what seems to be like that of the green poisonous like place. Um, my question is for you, Liv. Do you want to hold your breath?
Yeah, why wouldn't I?
I'm just asking. I'm gonna need that of both of you guys to give me a Constitution saving throw as you guys will proceed to zoom through this area.
You got it. I don't have it. It's just a regular one for me, right?
Yeah, I mean, did you make the mask? Like, was told?
Yeah, I think I would do it.
Yeah, because
So-
that's what's given the
Okay,
advantage.
sure. Got it. Just making sure. Nice. 18. Hopefully that's enough. 16. Hopefully that's enough. All right, let's go.
You guys both holding your breath proceed to go on through as it seems like like especially Abject is being able to hold on to his breath just enough to probably make it by that at the end. The problem is Liv at first wasn't prepared to come through as Liv starts to breathe in for a second, not trying to, as he breathes in the green gas, no problem.
Oh dear.
Not like he's noticing.
Okay.
Unless
Not
it
like
smells
Object
like a
noticing
particular
it.
smell.
The gas is just there for effect. It actually doesn't even do anything, surely.
I mean, it killed Big
Um,
Rat.
And this time, as they stop here, Liv is gonna say, "So I have the rope line there. You can get on. I can tie you to me, and we can, you know, get climbed all the way over there, or we can try the other path." For context, the path that Liv is offering to climb through is acid. If you fall, and the other path is completely unknown.
I
Beyond
mean,
it's
you
probably a
did hear
trap.
from Glacier that I said boulder and poison arrows.
So object, what do you want?
Mm-hmm. Great question. I guess probably up or left. I guess in this case.
You want to go to the trap place? That's possibly renewing traps. Okay, let's go. And Liv's gonna bring object with him down this path.
Mm-hmm. Oop.
And we're just gonna zoom across.
Oh yeah.
你这个背不冷吗？
As you
Oh, oops. Here, let me pull myself back.
as you proceed to go past probably a small bit of an area, you guys will hear that of a click.
Hmm.
To be that as you see in front of you a bunch of darts going back and forth. But as you've been relayed some of this information, maybe you were prepared, considering that there seems to be another boulder that comes down right from behind you guys as it starts making its way towards
Yeah.
you, and it seems to be potentially that of your group at the end.
How tall is the like? You said it's from the walls, but is it like
10 feet.
lining the entire wall?
Yeah, it's basically going up to the ceiling too.
Okay. And this is
Over
in
to that
timing
trap store.
sequence. Is this in sequence or is this completely random with no gaps?
if you're talking about the darts are at random. That's not mine.
Ah,
The darts are at random. The boulder coming behind you seems like it's going to be coming behind you at a decent pace.
yeah, then Liv is gonna just force his way through like the 90 foot dash as well with object in tow.
I guess
As I
object's
had been
gonna
for
try
them
to
do
do that.
before, give me that of because of your hovering with that of your board, right?
Yep.
Give me in athletics or acrobatics at advantage, but give me that 3 times.
Okay. Acrobatics at advantage 3 times. 13, 21, and 14.
Say
Oh no, Amp, get out of the way. You'll be crushed.
so the 21 and 14, I believe, do succeed. The 13 does not.
Did I?
What?
As
That's a lot of dice.
10 darts get shot at that of basically at both of you, as that will be 23 points of poison damage, which I'll say, because of how it is, I'll just say it's kind of shared between you guys. So however you want to take that amount of damage, that's just 23 total points of poison damage.
You wanna split it equally?
Hold on, wait, I
11.
want to ask something really quickly.
Go for it.
Would I be able, or I'm not sure, like, technically when these darts hit us, but would I have been able to Misty Step the last 30 feet out to potentially dodge them? Probably not, right? Oh, it is dark, I guess, technically.
My more so thing is, if you
Mhm.
dodge them, they would still go to him.
Mm-hmm.
I can
That's
take
fair.
it all. There's still 4 chips in existence.
I thought they said just take it however.
I do have 2. You gave me 2, right? If
Yeah, I gave you 2,
That's
I
fine, I'll
have
just
2.
take it.
Yeah,
Okay,
we can
I'll
just
take
take
it.
11
Mhm.
each.
Yeah, sure.
Or, I can take 12, you take 11.
I'll take 12. I have max. I'll be fine.
Okay.
As you guys get past that of a bunch of the darts, that of the boulder still coming its way through, as you kind of basically see both each other, that to be of a Merg shining his light, unhappy, that of Amp and
I don't know where I went.
to be that
That's
of
just gonna
Corona and
eat 2
Amp and
chips.
everybody, as it's almost kind of like a get out of the way situation, as I won't even make much of a check here. I'll say that you guys are, for the most part, able to get out of the way as the boulder smashes kind of through a little bit as it starts to head in towards that of the pool. You guys can kind of squeeze through a little bit as the momentum that was making it deadly has stopped, as it does go through into that of the acid once again, as you will hear that of the bubbling acid as it sinks in. Now,
Ain't that fun? Ain't Twistless fun?
Now, the thing is, you guys are like, hey, we're together as a group. Haha, cool, fun. Merg's freaking out, especially because he's looking at Liv. Mer.
What's up? What's going on, little buddy?
Anybody that's looking at Liv, you see that to be of the clothing, everything that he had on before, to be that of normal. The thing that really sets it off, though, looking at this guy, is it's kind of weird as you see an almost fully serpent-like head of sorts, as someone has changed quite a bit from what they were.
Liv, I have possibly good, possibly bad news.
So is it technically a lisp? I suppose so.
But
Snack.
yeah, whatever's going on here has transformed you into not what you were before.
How do you know he just wasn't always like that? Maybe he was just hiding it.
Ah.
Unless you were like this the entire time and never told us, but I'm pretty sure you weren't.
What do I look like?
Snake.
Ah. No, wasn't a snake before. Let's move on before, you know, this becomes a
Although maybe
permanent
since
change.
you're a snake now, maybe you can get us through this snake door.
What's up with the snake door?
Oh, it's locked.
I show him the snake door.
Sorry, it's locked?
It just
Yeah,
won't
it's
open.
locked.
Oh. Glacier, you have lockpicks. Beastles.
You don't like see an actual lock.
Oh. Liv's gonna take a look inside. What's up with this door?
Taking a look at that of the door and the golden like serpent statue head there that has a little bit of its mouth a little bit open. Even looking into that of the mouth, you don't really see anything. Almost like it's just darkness behind it. And this seems to be like the only real significant thing about this big red and golden like door. So there doesn't seem to be specific like hinges on the left or the right or like something else to grab onto. It just seems like this would be pretty much just the one way to do it, but you're not sure what that would be.
Liv tries placing the weird magic item they got from the mimic just in the mouth.
Do you, putting in that of the bracer, it doesn't specifically do anything, but putting your hand close, Liv, it seems like it almost seems like you almost saw as if the mouth moved a slight bit.
So it needs your blood.
I see. I
It needs
see,
snake
I see.
blood.
And he's gonna put it, the little gauntlet thing back in his pocket. Object,
Mm-hmm.
eat your chips.
Yes, we'll do. 2d4 plus 6.
Mhm.
Whoops.
Because it's 1d4 plus 3 per chip. And he's just gonna stick his hand in there,
10.
just
Not bad.
letting it rest there.
I guess it was good that you failed.
Right then. So with that being said, you put your hand in, and the golden light statue in the middle clamps down. And what you're expecting is for it to clamp down, almost suffocating, maybe even piercing that of your hand. The thing is, when it bites down, it doesn't appear to actually pierce your skin or anything. It's just like your hand being pretty much like you can't take your hand out right now for a second, and then it releases its grip of sorts. As you will see, it slowly starts to as it's opening itself, almost like an invitation.
Neat.
Cool.
Liv was just gonna gesture. You guys go first. I'm the dude who uses the bow.
I was going to ask before we got too far. Do you guys want to keep going, or do you want to save this for next time?
I don't mind saving this for
I-
next time, I feel like.
Yeah, save it for next time. I gotta go to sleep.
Yeah, this thing is getting pretty late, so I'd understand. Either way, I will say you guys have going in a little bit. You will see that to be
So this is where the Medusa is.
a couple of decently sized statues off in the distance in this room. This room where it seems to have like a very sandy like flooring. The problem with the sandy like flooring is it almost looks like it's been repeatedly like sewn like in like a Zen garden type of way.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
But either way, I think that is where we will leave it off at. As yeah, that's where we'll leave it off at.
All right.
All right then. For now, we'll catch you next time. Bye bye.
Night.
Bye. Let me do claps.